Hello, and welcome to Aldrich Academy, presented by Thembos and Dragons. I'm Izzy, and I will be your headmaster for this evening.
The head bimbo?
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, maybe. We'll talk about that later. So, it is totally Sunday. How is everyone today? Yeah?
I can't get my bottle opener because my hand hurts.
Oh. Usually we have everyone just saying stuff. Is no one going to say
I'm so awesome!
Oh, hello. I'm all worried about the stream now, so ignore me.
I don't typically speak during these parts unless
That's
it's
fair.
just to sass you guys.
I spilled to myself because I'm a 5-year-old. And my roommate just decided to sweep right when we start streaming.
We're going to start by thanking our artists, starting with Mackie. Thank you, Mackie.
Thank you,
You're
Mackie.
right
Welcome.
there.
You can find them
Thank you,
on Twitter
Mackie.
at MAKIOKUTA, and also Sam at ACNH Escape, and Carly at Sin's Heart Studios. I am not going to spell out all of these things. Oh, and one more, at Cyphus, SCYTHUZ, because that one is impossible to figure out by the sound. I thought there was
That means
F's.
Z.
Wait,
Um,
there's a Z in that?
yeah, it's at the end. It's a Z, not a Z. Z.
I'm gonna
And this
keep
is an
saying
ox.
That's a cat butt.
cat butt.
Wow, no one's just randomly saying things. Are we already gonna hop into this?
Gluteus catamus.
I have a cat.
Now that I'm no longer looking at the audio, I have a bunch of things to say about. I don't know. I'm good.
We weren't gonna talk about a stripper pole. And...
Can we take a short rest? Listen, Twitch says no to those, so we can't.
Oh
actually.
no, that's against the rules.
Twitch. It depends. It depends on who's on that poll. If it's a lady, no.
Oh.
Okay, it's good to know.
Great.
Listen,
What
Twitch
about an
isn't a
enemy?
little bit sexist or of any way. They don't have any issues with like any sort of sexual representation.
cat.
They're perfect.
They are
I love
very
you,
kind
Daddy
for
Bezos.
allowing us to stream on them and hopefully becoming affiliates with
Papa
us.
Bezos told us no.
Daddy Bezos said we're not allowed. Shout out to Daddy Bezos for my $19 refund, but then giving me my thing 3 days late. So I mean that's actually pretty nice.
Is that one of those gloves that clean cats at the same
Oh
time?
no, this is my ice pack for my hand.
Oh, okay.
I got a new book.
What
It's
is
called
it?
The Book of Unusual Knowledge. It's fully
Right.
useless facts in a book.
That'll be good to have on hand.
Hang on, I gotta find it. Okay, we should probably. We've done the allotted fuck around time.
All right. Okay.
Where's
All
the book?
right. When we last left Aldrich Academy, we started by, I believe, splitting the party as Dorian went to search for his siblings, and the rest of the party went looking for Lillian Shepherd. I think that's where we were. I'm pretty sure that's where we were. And then after discovering a strange creature made from what looked to be finches
Book smell.
and what?
Oh, it wasn't muted. Shit.
Oh. I am doing all of this at the top of my head. I usually have something written out, but I got distracted this week. There were other stuff that happened. So you're going to the basement.
I can do it.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
So as we're going around, we split up the party. We went to go look for Lillian, but we didn't actually find Lillian. But we kept saying like, well, we didn't see finches. I already took care of the finches. But then Dorian went to go find their siblings. But then like all the guards were gone. We don't really know why all the guards were gone. So we're like, oh, we should really go find. We saw like the creepy finch bird monster mask thing, and then we found a ring that looked like the ring that goes into the student council room. So then we went to go find Dorian because he knows where the student council room is, and we don't know where the student council is. And then we kind of saw Dorian like stick their head out, and then we met his siblings, and then we continued looking for where everyone was. And then we kind of found a lane, and then we also found out that like there was 2 guards that we'd seen earlier. They're actually not real guards; they were fake guards. And then we got in a fight with them. And then they weren't real guards at all; like they weren't people. We found this shadow creature that turned into a bunch of us, including my dead sister, which is rude. And so then, like, I got really upset because, like, that's my sister, and of course, no one knows that because the group doesn't know that I have a dead sister, except now Dorian does because I told Dorian, so we, like, froze it because it tried to get away, and it couldn't get away, so we froze it, and then we went to the room, and they tried to explode it, but they kind of exploded the room and it, and then we took it to Professor Rohotness, and they were like, this is a vampire. We're like, what the fuck, it's a vampire? And they're like, yeah, the vampire turns into people who are alive, and I was like, that can't be. My sister said, like, nope, she's alive, so then I left because my sister's alive. And so then Rohotness put it into a room while we go looking for our sister. We broke into the basement after Ruben picked a lock. Now we're in the basement. We have no spell slots and little health, and it's going to be great.
That definitely did it a lot better than I did. I don't know why I was blanking. It was like a test in high school. Anyways.
Good thing I'm a student.
You entered the basement and started down the stairs. You kind of feel like at first you assume it's a locked door, so this must be dark, damp, and spooky. It's actually almost a duplicate of the above floor. When you come down the stairs and look down the hall, you can actually see several what looks to be dorm rooms that are very similar to the ones upstairs in terms of how much they're spaced out. So you see probably about 10 of them on both sides going down the rows. You can't see much further than that. What's wrong? Why are you shaking your head?
Me. It has nothing to do with that. I spent about 10 minutes looking for this pen, and it was in front of me, sitting next to my dice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, it was just like, what? Come on now.
Dice? I have dice.
That's
'Cause
I'm
I'm a
trying to figure out how I'm going to write. So for our friends at home, I hurt my hand at work today. My right hand, which is my writing hand. So I'm now trying to figure out how I'm going to take notes when I can't make a fist with my hand.
Time to do lefty notes and to hope that you can understand it next session.
So, what are you doing?
Are the doors open or?
Well, going down the stairs and getting into the main floor hall. You're heading into the hall then? Like you're getting off the stairs and heading down?
Shay is, yes. I don't know if anyone else is following me, but I am.
I'm gonna have to follow Shay. What if we took a nap on the stairs?
I'm gonna cast message towards Shay. Just real quick. I do not know if this is a wise idea or not.
I have to find her though. You can go. I'm sorry.
I can't hear this.
That's what I say. So, you go ahead and
if
you
we
start
listen,
trying some of the
follow.
doors. What? Oh, okay. You're following? You try a couple of the doors, and they seem to be locked, just like upstairs. Ruben is there as well. Did you want to start unlocking doors, or are you just following around along?
Can we kind of listen to hear if there's any people? Like, can we hear people down here?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
Really good at these.
Anyone who wants to.
A 19.
I don't know if you're joking when you said you're really. I don't know if that was sarcastic or not, but that was really good.
I have a +4, but I've rolled bad every single time so far.
Don't notice jack shit.
I also got a 19.
Nice.
19. Yeah.
19 crew,
So,
except for Apollo.
19, 2.
Apollo's like, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble.
I do not know if I like this. This is very much where you're not supposed to be.
So, for the two, you don't hear anything. You're too hyper focused on like what's behind you and how creepy this situation is going on ahead of you. And it's weird that just like the floor above, it's almost an exact duplicate. That's kind of weird. You notice that. You don't smell anything cookie though, wise. Except for from Shay's pockets.
Cookie.
The rest of you do hear voices. You'd say that they are based on coming down the stairs, looking down the hall, and probably about halfway down the hallway as you're checking the different doors. You hear voices roughly from where the auditorium would be. Down here, you haven't turned the corner yet, so you don't know what's in that area, but you do hear voices around the corner. I'd say it's about 50 feet away from you. Not the voices, but like the corner is 50
Oh.
feet away from you.
The auditorium, do they do like school plays there? Do we know from watching that kind of stuff? Do they have an underneath the stage type thing?
Hmm.
It's good.
It does have one of those drop down things like the stages do. Um,
A pit.
The little elevators.
you haven't been down here, so you don't know where exactly it leads or what the area looks like, but you do know that it has one.
Okay.
Is anyone doing anything in particular?
How many voices do we hear? Is it just like
Probably
person?
about 3.
3. Okay.
okay?
Most of them are younger. One of them is a bit more adult.
Do
Can we-
any of them sound familiar?
To Dorian, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them sounds like not Dahlia, Yadira, I believe it was. Was it
The
Yadira?
second youngest?
Yes,
youngest.
the other one who's in the custodian.
Yeah, Yadira.
Yeah, Yadira.
I love my complicated family tree that even the DM's like, doing too much.
Yeah, there's so many names, and it's a very long and
There are
beautiful, very beautiful.
5 Rashads. There's so many. Listen, there's too many. My parents did not believe in birth control. They were like, nah, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, so you do hear Yadira, and 2 other voices that are younger. Yadira is older than you, right? By 2 years?
Opens up character sheet to make
Oh, man. I was sure.
Oh, yes.
Yes, 2 years older than you. Right, cool. Yeah. I got the right sibling. I'm good at this. I looked
Oh, that's right. That's her shitty name.
at one point.
I mean,
So,
Shay
Are you
would
saying
like.
that to anyone?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just pause and go, I can't. Do I have a message prepped? I don't think I do.
It's a cantrip if you just know it.
True. But I can only cast 3 cantrips.
Yeah, you only have 5.
No,
if
I
you
have
have
3.
Oh, I thought you can only. Oh,
Wizards
guess
only
that's
get
Pathfinder.
3.
that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't have message, so fuck me.
Shay would. I mean, I would slow down and kind of like
Yeah,
peek
I
around the
would-
corner. I wouldn't like rush in, but I would still keep heading towards the voices.
I mean, the minute I recognize one of the voices, I would stop people and just go, and lean over and whisper, I know one of those voices.
who?
That's my sister, Yadira.
Oh.
She's a custodian.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe that means that we won't get in as much trouble as we keep looking down here. Maybe she'll know something.
I mean, she's a bit of a narc, but yeah.
Then we'll kill her.
The wrong one. Now I have to go look.
No, I mean, she's
Your family tree. That's right. She is the narc. Right. Yep. 100%.
listen.
Your
What?
family tree.
I put too much into this. She's sweet. She's had empty no thoughts. I'm not actually saying that. She's sweet. but
How
she-
do you have an empty head?
she might. I think it would be safe to go. At least it's someone we would recognize.
I mean, I understand if you guys don't want to come with me and get yourself into trouble. That's totally fine. But I can't. I have to try and find her if she's down here.
If there's a chance to get in trouble, I'm with you to the end. Let's go.
If there's
And-
a chance to
and-
get Yadira in trouble, I'm with you.
How long do you wait there, like discussing this? I'd say about a minute.
Probably.
Probably.
You do hear the voices beginning to trail away as though they're walking in a different direction.
Okay. I mean, I would totally like keep following behind them, see if I can catch sight of them. Like turn
Okay,
the
so you're
corner.
turning the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed walk.
So you turn the corner and you start looking around. You do come to a fairly large opening, much like where the auditorium is, except the opening here is a little bit similar to the cafeteria, but there isn't like walls set around it. There are obviously walls. It's a walled location, but it's very wide and open and not as cramped as the cafeteria is. it looks as though they just made up a makeshift area for maybe it's faculty, younger students. There's 3 tables, about 5 chairs on each side. There's a little bit of a food cart. It still has some breakfast prepared on it. You don't see anyone in here,
Okay.
but you do hear the voices again trailing off towards the other side of the if you were up on the top, it would be on towards the boys' dorms.
Okay.
But that's, I'd say, about 150 feet ahead of you down another hallway. Words.
Okay,
Can we trail them?
Yeah, I'll definitely keep following behind them. See if
So
I
you're
can catch
following
sight of
behind
them. Mhm.
Okay. Excuse me. So you follow behind. You get to the corner. I assume you're peering around, or are you just walking around?
I'd peer around.
Rats. We're rats.
Are you staring
We're
in?
the rats.
Are you staying in front?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still staying in front, kind of going.
Okay. You peer around the corner and you don't see the voices. You don't see the people, but you do still hear the voices.
Okay. I'll kind of look
And
back.
then you hear the sound of a door closing, but you don't see any doors open or close.
Oh.
Does anyone know what? What?
Can I?
Could it be like? Could it be like the student council room, but like down here? I'm unaware. Dorian, would the student council have a second room down here?
I don't know.
The Shadow Council.
I've never been down here, but I mean, I am gonna take out my coin and start looking around for. Can we tell where the sound of the door closing was from? Like which direction?
With a 19.
Well, 22 in total.
22 with a 22.
I just rolled a 19.
It sounds more above you than around you.
Oh.
Like they're upstairs.
Sort of.
Can I try and go to like the door that would be underneath? Whatever.
The council? Or
Yeah,
towards
wherever
the...
they're walking. Yeah, like if I hear them close a door, but it sounds upstairs, can I go to wherever that door is downstairs?
Sure, you have a general idea of where it is. Yeah.
Just want to wander.
You walk over to that door.
I'm just gonna put my ear against the door. See if I
You
can
don't-
hear anything.
Hear anything right now. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
No. So I'm gonna. My 20 should carry. I mean, my 19 can carry that. Well, I mean, that's not bad. Is it perception? 17.
You don't quite hear anything from inside that room. And looking around, you start to hear the whispers again from the area where the auditorium would be. And then very, almost strangely, almost like it's in repeat, you start to hear the same words, which you can't quite make out, but it does sound like a language. And it begins moving past you, around you, and then towards the door that you were standing in front of, and then passing directly through it again. And then after a minute, it repeats once more,
That's
as though there's a loop.
weird.
And it's just the voices. There's no.
Mhm.
You don't actually
And then
keep
it ends
going.
with the door closing, the sound of the door closing.
I need my glasses. I think there's some sort of sound loop. I'm hearing them walk again and whisper, and then the door closed, but I don't see anyone. I have an accent.
Okay. Hello. I mean,
Going back into, if I head back towards the like cafeteria-esque room,
Mhm.
are there any doors leading off of that?
It's a very wide open room. There
Okay.
is one door at the end where you can assume it probably leads to the stage equipment and other things that are down below. Other than that, this is an incredibly large, the size of the auditorium, just open area in the basement.
Okay.
There's a lot of pillars that are holding up the ceiling.
Do you think this is an attempt to discourage people from coming down here?
I don't know. I mean, could make them think that someone's down here, and so they'd like turn around to not to not get caught.
But I mean, right? Why do a loop of sound to get people?
And then passes again.
Maybe it's
Closing
another
door.
one of these creepy little illusion vampires playing with us.
Could be that.
In which case, they want us to go through this door. So let's just do it.
Walk into the trap. What is how did Brit sound?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back over to the door we were just standing at. Is it locked?
You're all still standing at it. Yeah, it's
Oh no, I'd walked into the open area.
Oh,
I was heading
right.
back to the
Yeah,
open
yeah,
area to
yeah,
check it
yeah,
out.
yeah. You're all still, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Is that door locked, unlocked?
It's locked.
Okay. I was like, doesn't exist.
Well, you touch the door and
real.
it's a door. You
Are
feel
we
it.
sure that it's a door?
As far as you're aware.
Oh,
It
it's
might
a mimic.
be a mimic.
What if? Oh wait,
Mimic.
ritual casting doesn't use up spell slots. Y'all want to hang out
No.
for 10 minutes while I ritual cast detect magic?
Sure.
Okay.
Isn't it 11 minutes? Because 1 minute for the spell
Is it?
or something?
I thought
Yeah, it's
detect
11
magic.
minutes.
I thought detect magic was the one act. No, it's 10 minutes and one action. The other one.
Oh, okay.
So
Identify
you have
is
10
11
minutes and
minutes.
6 seconds.
Yeah, identify is a whole 11 minutes.
All right,
That's the one.
we'll start a 10-minute clock right now.
I can't handle that.
While Dorian's doing that, are there
Yeah.
any doors around us that have like windows looking into them, like classroom
No,
doors?
they're all the same. They're all the same
Like
styles
dorm room.
above the dorm rooms. The privacy, so there's solid wood.
Dorms with windows into the room.
Yeah, that
But
would
I
just be
just wonder, like,
weird.
if there
I
were like
wouldn't go to school.
classroom doors near us.
No, there doesn't appear to be any classroom. In the cafeteria, you do recall seeing papers and stuff strewn about on the tables. You could assume maybe that people are studying down there
Okay.
in the cafeteria-like area,
Okay.
right near underneath the auditorium.
Do
Sounds
any of those papers have names on them?
Are you going over and checking them out?
I got 10 minutes to kill, yeah.
The papers are the mimic.
So the rest of you are you're not checking out the mimic. No, you just the papers.
I'm left alone with the mimic and
I'm
my 0
actively
spell
looking
slots.
for a mimic.
Listen, I
Um,
got cantrips.
So you go and check the papers. Most of them seem to be. Some of them are fairly young. Obviously, you do see some crayons about the tables. So you can assume maybe there's someone fairly young here. There's some drawings, not very well done, but showing some basic knowledge about how the human anatomy is. So it's better than like just stick figures and. There are paperwork with like basic mathematical things, 5 times 5, so on and so forth. Just the simple grade school based math. The names on it, you see one which has let me go look through my list of names here. That is not totally just being done by a random generator.
I'm going to read the names out loud just to see if anyone recognizes them.
That's fair.
Todd? I know Todd. He owes me $5.
You know what? One of them is named Todd now.
That bitch
no
owes me
matter
$5.
what.
Todd Jason.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taste and Jod.
It's Taste and Jod.
Jason Jod.
But all of them at the end do say instructor because it specifically has like who this is being handed into, and all of them say Yadira.
Oh, so your sibling is the instructor.
And as you're standing in that, and as you're standing in the cafeteria area, where they've been studying, you once again hear those sounds begin to start up again, and it's either sped up or some kind of strange language because the words sound like they could be something, but no matter how much you focus on them, it just doesn't make any sense. And it starts up and it begins walking down the hallway once again, and it passes by Dorian, slamming the door again.
I'm just staring at, confused as I hear it's pass by me again. This weird audio loop.
And it seems to be repeating. It takes about 20 seconds, 30 seconds to complete, and it seems to repeat every minute.
Okay. And Shay didn't recognize any of the names I read.
No. Gotta go look up names now.
You
Oliver.
Don't you don't have to read the names. Well, I just was curious if anyone recognized any of them.
None of the names are of importance. They're all just children NPCs. One of them is Oliver. And the other one.
PC2 is my little sister.
And the other one is Olivia.
Are they twins?
Because I'm just using. Yeah, they're obviously twins.
They're doing that name thing where it's like, you're
Mean
the same
parents.
person.
Yeah, Oliver and Olivia, 100%. 10 minutes pass of searching this around. The loop repeats, I think, about 3 times at that, four or 5 times at that point. And your detect magic goes off.
Any magic on this door? If it's no, what a waste.
No, we can maybe see what spell's doing this loop.
Getting Pathfinder's detect magic stuck in my head, so I need to go and double check it.
For the duration of my concentration, which is 10 minutes, I sense
learn
the
to spell.
presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Illusion all around you.
Everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I see the faint aura around any creature or object, and I learn the school if it has any. Oh, right, but it's blocked by 3 feet of wood, so I hope this door is not thick.
Yeah, 3 foot of wood is not how big a door is.
I'll be honest, I don't know how many, I don't know what's going on with
It's
doors.
like 6 inches.
Yeah, because you're how tall? How tall are you?
Oh, you're right, that's how
There's no way a
math
door is
works.
almost that. Yeah.
I don't, legally not allowed to do math. That's how this works. Why do you think I have a calculator in here to add 6 plus 3? You think I should know that?
Do you want to go back to the basic math classes that are happening down here?
I don't
Like,
want to go to math class.
I would say
I'm an
a
English
2x4
major for a
is
reason.
traditionally 1 and it's not actually 2 inches, but I mean a 2x4 is more or less 2 inches thick. A 1x4 is about 1 inch thick.
This is news to me.
so
I don't know how
yeah,
long it is.
for all the fun fact people. So, oh my god. I knew you were grabbing that too. Everything's illusion. Everything. Even the sounds you start to actually see with your magic. You can even see the movement of people coming towards you, but it's just a faint shimmering, like an outline. And you can clearly see Yadira, and then you can see 2 young children with them, and then they pass through you and into the door again, with it closing.
Disgusting. I mean, I'm gonna keep concentrating on this because what other spells am I gonna concentrate on?
What do you what do you see?
Illusion. It's all illusion magic. All
You'll notice that your friends do not come off as illusion, at least.
I'll see whatever auras you have from whatever magical items you've got on you. Intrinsic magical abilities. I'll just see the aura.
Actually, that's a good point. Hold on
You've
one
got
second.
the aura of music.
I think my headphones would be enchantment.
Yes, for sure.
I just see that they're. Yeah, I
I'm
didn't choose
trying
to
something
ignore
that can
anything.
create something. What is that one? Conjuration.
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 There is a faint aura of conjuration coming from Shay's hand. specifically where their wound is.
We don't have time to unpack all of that.
And then there's just bland ass me.
No, DM, I'd
Maybe.
like to unpack all of that.
Do I see the vibes
we
of
don't
music
have-
around Apollo?
The vibes of music.
Just music
Yeah.
notes?
They're incredibly gay.
I see like a little rainbow and I'm like, I know this.
Listen.
I saw you look at Cosmo, I got it.
What?
I mean, I am staring at Shay though in confusion. I'm also gonna do a quick glance at Ruben's headphones every now and then and go,
Enchantment for sure, 100%.
Can I? Why do you keep staring at me?
right, okay, that I understand. And I say pointing to Ruben. And that I understand, pointing to Apollo.
But I will say, Dorian, you are compelled to not give a fuck about that helmet, about the headphones. You feel like you don't actually care.
Yeah, my brain went, you know what, fine, I'll skip
Yeah,
that.
you don't actually care.
You feel like, oh, Ruben.
Like,
what a
You know what,
scam.
it's fine later.
Oh, you.
Right, and
But that is for sure, 100%. You don't actually care about them. You keep looking at them and you're like, I don't actually care.
I know, I keep thinking like, that's not that important. Is your your magic, right?
No.
But you're showing up as magic.
At least that wound. The wound.
Well,
the wound.
not all of you. More just you know.
That's important clarification. Yeah,
And I
the
just
wound.
point to their hand where the is it this hand? Or I'm just which
It's
Where
my
were the
left hand.
scars?
And it's pretty much like the palm has a scar on it.
right, magic.
No. It's I
You gotta stop giving me news.
I got hurt when I was young.
You hear the whispering again coming around the corner and then the door closing.
Okay, your magic, and we'll need to unpack that later. For now, all of
God,
this
I'm-
is fake.
I'm just a regular
Everything.
person.
Yeah, illusion. Is like the ground an illusion?
Everything.
Right, the ground, the walls, the sounds.
So
of
if you
people.
explode this part, who gives a fuck? Let's
It's-
go, motherfuckers.
Blow it up, it's not real! Right, the
Um,
ground, the walls, the sound of people walking.
So
None
if
of it's
it's all-
real.
If it's all illusions, and where are we actually in the basement, or are we like still standing on like in the stairs or upstairs? Because I mean that's kind of what happened before with the vampire thing.
I don't
That is true.
know. That's
and-
what happens. The vampire.
Do you
thing
believe
does
that if we
everything.
find something like that thing again, that the illusion might disappear?
Can I? So I took a little bottle and filled it with a bunch of the shards of.
hmm
Can I
Mhm.
take that and pull one
Illusion.
of the shards?
Y- everything when you open it, look at it, illusion.
This
I
is
thought
also an
All of
illusion.
it to
Do they-
Rohotness.
Do they?
I
Oh
say,
no, but
I
I
don't care
kept a
about-
tiny bottle
oh.
for me.
Oh.
Remember we used the or at
Of
least
the ink.
Mhm.
Specifically the ink,
you
right?
get the ink. I have
Ink.
shards of frozen one because
Oh, I thought you had the ink.
no, I have frozen.
Okay,
frozen
the ink
shards.
does also come off as illusion, and the shard definitely comes off as
I mean, I guess it would be illusion, whatever.
Necromancy.
I don't like that one fucking bit.
So
Right. Okay. So this is not. I thought this would be an illusion. It's necromancy, and that's much worse.
I mean,
That definitely doesn't sound like something that it should be.
It's come back in
Professor
my bag.
Rojas did say that it was a vampire, and I mean, I would assume a vampire is actually necromancy because dead.
You know. All right.
I stand corrected. That is very much something that should be. You are correct.
But if this isn't real, then I mean, being down here is, I mean, we won't be able to find anything anyways because it's not real.
Can I
Is
try
it?
kicking a wall?
Can I kick it?
sure.
All right.
What are you kicking? A wall, a door? What you kicking?
It's shaking, bacon.
Let's go with a door.
Okay. You kick a door. There's a thud.
Do I see like a change when their foot hits the door? Like, does the illusion recede for a bit underneath their
You know
foot?
what? Sure. You see a bit of shimmering. Recedes a bit.
Right. So I don't know if that's because of the kicking or if it's just because the door also doesn't care.
Are these the kind of doors that have a little bit of a gap underneath from where the door
Yeah,
touches the
about
floor?
like couple centimeters.
So I have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. Can I try rolling a
Of
couple ball
course you
bearings
do.
under the door?
Question: are they all marbles?
You know what?
Of-
Yes, they
Of
can be
course
marbles.
What
you
is
would
the
have a bag of
average?
ball bearings. I'm not like of all the characters in our group who'd have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings, it would be Ruben.
It would be. This tracks. I believe this.
How
Someone told me
big
that. I'd be
are
like,
the
yeah, this is
ball
true.
bearings?
I'd be like, yes.
Aren't
In
they, like,
fact, there
marble
are.
size?
They don't think ball bearings.
Ball bearings tend to be like this, like the size of the end of a pin. It's
That's
traditionally
like a
how big a
marble.
ball bearing is.
That's like
Yeah,
kind of a
they're
marble.
really small. You
Yeah,
just
you
kinda
can
throw it back.
probably you can probably roll something like
If
that.
I had my
underneath one.
fidget spinner, I could show you my fidget spinner
Oh,
because
does it
those
have
have
a
ball
bearing?
bearings in them. Yes,
I have a
there.
bunch of
there's ball bearings.
marbles. I can go get those.
No, it should be fine. I got a general idea of.
I just want to get my marbles.
I know.
I've lost them actually. I don't know where they are. I've lost my marbles.
Oh, okay. Peter Pan will
Good-
be here in
good
5
job.
minutes.
What's
no,
his
I
name?
don't want to go to the weird island. Peter, I don't want to go with you. You're weird. You're so young for so long. It's creepy now.
Please don't kidnap me.
So yeah, you can roll a couple underneath there.
Does it sound like they're going into a room?
You do hear the rolling as if I'll say it sounds like carpet on the outside and it sounds like hardwood on the inside.
Well, it rolls like there's a room behind there.
And then you hear not it like hit anything, but it comes to a sudden stop. You do know that some of the rooms have carpeting, so it could have just been that it hit carpet somewhere. Because it does this slight jump, like a click, 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 and then rolls off.
Mhm.
Then there is a room on the other side. That's not an illusion, at least.
Can we? I'll look at Ruben. Can we open the door?
Sure. I mean, I'll try.
While they're attempting to do that, I'm just gonna be kind of, doing the usual dog pacing back and forth, but also kind of like trying to see if there's anyone actually coming down the hallways.
I'm concentrating.
Go ahead and roll your
Dex plus proficiency. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
a 9 because I rolled a 2.
Oh, yeah. It
But what if
you don't know if it's
advantage?
your or if it's your luck or something, but it's just strange. It's not unlocking right now. You can try again if you want. Apollo, as you're going back and forth, make a perception check.
Woohoo! We love making flat rolls in this household.
Aha, that's a 25.
That's a 17.
Okay. You are walking back and forth and just peering your head down to see if anyone's coming. Walking back, peering your head down, you hear the sound passing through you. You can actually almost feel it as it does as it's doing another one of its rotations of the repeating noises and then the closing of the door. And one of the times you just peer your head over and you see someone there and then you look back because instinctively you've been going back and forth. Then you're like, wait a second, I thought I saw someone. And you look back again and there's no one there. And that's when you hear the door click and Ruben opening it.
Hmm.
I don't like this. This is mean.
I am going to look back towards the others, look back towards where that figure was that I saw.
And you
Look
didn't get a
back.
really good descriptor of them either. You just kind of saw someone there
Yeah,
and
it's
then
just
looked
like a
away and
hazy
then we're
little
like,
figure.
wait.
Yeah. I'm going to cast message, send it to Dorian, and say, I believe that I saw a figure around here. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm going to stay here and keep watch. You go ahead and look in the room.
Right, okay. Don't die. And also don't get caught. Do you know could you see who the figure was?
Oh.
What did
Little
people
tail
sound
wag,
like?
and I shake my head without any other response.
I hear silence
you-
on my end.
When you open the door, did you just straight up open it, or did you just hear the lock and then let it sit?
Hear the lock and then kind of open it slowly,
Okay.
stealthily.
All right. Opening it slowly, you open the door into a wide black expanse. You do see the marble in front of you on the ground. It looks like it kind of hit what looks to be a very vague shadowing of a carpet, as if they started to make an attempt. So if you like peered underneath there and looked, you'd be able to see like carpeting underneath, and you'd be able to see the ball bearing. But once the door is open, it's just a wide black expanse, massive, endless,
Cool.
as far as you can see.
Is it still illusion?
No.
Oh, I don't like that. I wish it was.
What happened if I reached out and touched the inky blackness?
The void? The inky blackness that we fought like
Yep.
an hour ago? I mean, I'm just gonna look at Shay and maybe.
I'm slowly starting to put my hand out towards the.
Well, you put your hand towards the door and it goes through it just fine. There's no like inky. It looks like it's an actual room. You can feel air from inside. You can breathe. You're not in it yet, but
Right, this isn't an illusion? This is real. Or at least it's not an illusion that I can detect.
Or they just kind of gave up and didn't finish making the illusion.
Or, yep, those are all plausible. It's very deep inky blackness.
Can I
because
pick up
based
the ball?
on where the ball bearing landed, you can tell that they at least tried to make it so if you looked underneath the door, you'd see that. But other than that, nothing. And yeah, you can go and are you entering the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna enter and pick up the ball
Yeah.
bearing,
You enter, pick up the ball bearing. Fine so
Okay.
far.
throw it into the inky blackness. Does it just like pop off, bounce off, or it just disappears?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Also, okay, first, do a dexterity thingy for throwing it, like an attack,
Okay.
just for how far it goes.
This I'm good at. Oh, my ass! So that is gonna be, if I just do a straight dex, it is a 23.
Okay. You throw it.
And for perception, it is 5.
Everyone else can also in the area.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You're all
good.
trying to hear for it. No one's. It's not just Shay being like, "You're up." It's
Hello!
Hello.
That's an 11.
That's. Fuck. 15.
Okay.
I can't. It's just gone.
I mean, it's better than my 5.
15 is.
So you throw it, the
Mhm.
and you wait. You expect by now. You know how far you can throw it. You expect by now to hear something, and then suddenly just whack. The ball bearing. You feel it just bounce right off your head and land at your feet.
From behind me?
Yes. And then you can hear it just rolling and rolling, and then you see it suddenly like vanish the same way when you threw it into the darkness. After it fell down the side of you and then landed by your feet and then rolled off.
Bad.
So the ball bearing just hit me again.
That wasn't
Like-
me.
Through it. Okay, I was okay. For a moment, I thought it might have been you just messing with me, but okay.
Is there
Um,
inky
It would have been a good
blackness
idea, but it wasn't me.
behind
It-
us? If I turn around, do I see inky blackness behind us?
No, you're still in the hallway. Because you not only Shay entered, right?
Yeah.
And you do once again hear that same loop.
I want to do something stupid. No.
Oh, Sid just made a face.
Go ahead.
So did Hectic.
Go ahead. We have no healer and
Yep.
no spell slots to attack. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, your healer is currently standing guard.
Yeah, your healer is not here.
So
And
I
has
will,
no spell slots, as far as I understand.
I will
I have
prep
spell
a,
slots. I only wasted a second level.
I'll get a second character ready just in case. I'm gonna step into the inky blackness.
Fantastic.
I'll put my hand out in
Make
front of me.
a dexterity. Oh, you're putting your hand out first?
I'm gonna put my hand out in front of me and step through.
You step. It doesn't feel anything. Make a
Okay.
dexterity check. Save.
Okay. That is going to save. Oh god. What's 8 plus 4?
12.
12.
12.
Yeah, you step through it, and then you expect the same way, like when you threw it, everyone kind of knows how long it should take before it lands, and then suddenly from the sky, Shay falls right back down where they were, in the same spot, landing on their butt.
Ow. Oh,
Are you?
You take 1
Yeah.
point of bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead. JK, I'm not. I'm fine.
I was gonna say, I'm like, if you die from this,
So I don't know why they just took me. Okay, no, I'm fine.
right? Okay.
So, don't step into it. It
Yeah.
just takes you right back here.
Well,
And you didn't
thanks for
see
checking
anything
that.
either. You just saw, like, it's almost as if you went directly from where you were standing to looking downwards to where you were standing.
Like I stepped off a stair that just.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, if all the rooms are gonna be like this, then there's no point of being down here because none of it's real.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say at this point this is not real. But they wanted us to open this door or to be distracted by this door.
Yes.
It's been another minute, and you don't hear the loop this time.
That is mildly concerning.
I mean, I'm gonna immediately start looking around. Where the fuck is that loop?
Because it was almost like a sense of security, because, each time you heard that loop, it reminded you of where you were, and now it's been about a minute. You wait a bit more, just looking down the hallway, maybe another minute, and you don't see the loop returning.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
I
I just
don't.
woke up. It's like an hour ago. This is mean.
I don't. If this isn't real, there's no point for us to be down here and possibly getting in trouble. So
Yes, also, we should find Apollo.
I guess we should just go.
Oh, still there at the end of the hallway, aren't they?
Can I see
Yeah,
them?
I
Yeah,
was still
you can see
standing
them.
guard and
My
watching.
brain was like, if I
Yeah.
can't see them, they've
No,
disappeared.
they're right there.
Their
They're right there.
permanent's fake.
Okay,
I
that's
should-
true. You're
I'm
right.
gonna peek
You're right.
my eyes over to
Hey.
make sure. Well, listen, the loop is gone.
It's
Maybe
still
we
there.
went to another universe, but without
The
Apollo.
loop is gone, but like looking down the hallway, they were where the loop would have come from. So you were looking
Oh.
directly at them while you were
Okay.
waiting for the
I
loop.
was worried that like we went to another universe where no
No,
one
no,
was
no.
there again, but Apollo didn't
Huh.
come with us.
As
and I was
far
like,
as you
where
can
are they?
tell, you haven't changed.
And I was about to say, if anyone doesn't have object permanence, it's probably the dog.
This is valid.
Right.
So, like, I'm probably constantly checking back to make sure that you guys are still around.
I guess.
I
I mean, she's not. I mean, if she is down here, then they're hiding her. And
Right, we do have one clue. I mean, I don't know if it's entirely real, but at least somehow Yadira is wrapped up in this.
I mean, do you think you'd be able to find your sister, Udira?
Um,
And
If we're not in another world where no one exists except for 2 guards and an ink monster, we could probably try finding her.
When you went upstairs, like when you were upstairs when that all happened, people came back. But
Izzy,
Yeah,
we're
but
in
who
another
knows? This
dimension
world
in the
might
basement. What,
fuck us
listen,
up.
we just went through Shay just went through a portal, maybe.
I'm actually not the real Shay.
That's also what I was asking you. I was like, are you?
No.
evil Shay.
Is this...
Hello,
I'm
my name is
staring
Shay.
at their hand.
My name is Yurish.
I'm staring at their hand to
Yes.
see if the conjuration is still there. Because at least that. feels
Sorry.
like
Oh
something
yeah.
that's real.
The illusion of not the illusion. The conjuration is still there.
Okay.
This is how Shay
Words.
talks now.
Hello.
Oh, God.
I am definitely Shay, your friendly neighborhood spider. I mean squirrel.
Oh.
Very convincing.
I mean,
I had a weird thought.
I don't. I feel like I'm giving up not finding her, but this is all fake.
Right.
I'm gonna kick the door because I'm frustrated.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
So when you kick the door, its mouth opens up like a mimic, and
19. I'm sorry. Oh, if it's plus
The
3.
door to the room you were in which way are you kicking it?
I mean, if it's open, I'm just gonna kick it like so it like hits against the wall again, not like kicking it shut.
do not lock
But, like-
yourself in this room.
Okay.
I'm not locking myself in the room. So
kick
the
the
door
door.
swings this way. I'm gonna kick it this way.
Okay. The door
Please.
passes through the wall. And then passes back to where it was.
That's a neat trick.
I don't like it here.
I'm
Well,
assuming
like,
that I have not paid attention
Dorian,
to any of this. I'm still standing.
Dorian and Ruben, you were both watching the door pass through the wall and then come straight for you, and then pass right back through again. It swings probably twice in a circle.
That's not how doors. What? And the wall has illusion magic on it, correct?
Even the door does. Like, everything has illusion
What
magic.
the fuck?
I am just gonna kind of look at the ground and just start trudging back the way we came, like not really saying anything else to anyone. Just like head down.
Leaving the door open
Yep.
after you pass through? Alright.
Like kind of brushing my like obviously trying to like hide that I'm like kind of crying and upset.
I'm gonna pat Jay's shoulder.
And just kind of head back the way we came.
And you're just leaving that door open. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Shay is going to leave the door open.
Are you
No
heading
reason
back?
at all.
You know
Alda?
what? Is everyone out of the room? And also, is the
Yeah,
marble
once
still
everyone's
in the
out
room?
of the room. The marble, did you pick it up?
thought she
I have
picked it up.
1,000 of them. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Did Shay leave it there, or?
I mean once it kept rolling, I didn't pick it up again.
Fuck.
Okay.
I was gonna close the door, but someone will know we're here. That's not my problem.
I mean you can still close the door if you want. I can't open my drinks because my hand.
Oh.
You close the door?
Yeah, if I close it with no one inside of it.
There's no one
Nobody is
inside
in-
of it.
No one is in this
Yeah.
room.
No.
Okay, now I close it. What happens, DM? It knocks?
You're knocking on the other side.
I don't want to. No.
Last time we knocked on a door it exploded.
I'm
I'm suspicious.
stares at my spell slots and health and has to make a real decision right now.
If you need the dumbass for decisions, I'm still right over there.
Right, okay, so the door knocked when I closed it.
I will stop.
That's bad, right? There was no one
That's
over
certainly
there.
weird.
Can I see anything on the other? Because if the door is not thick enough, I can see through it then. If it's not 3 feet of wood or other
You can't
things.
see through it. You just know it's an illusion.
I can see any magic on
You
the
can
other
see
side.
the magic through it.
Oh yeah, you can see. Oh, great, the same thing you saw before, which was nothing.
Okay, well that's. Is there a person
You
on
see
the other
its
side?
illusion. You don't see anything on the other side.
Well, now there's knocking. What if there's like a person with some kind of magic on
you
the
can't
other
see if they have magic on them. Sure.
That's what I was checking for. Was anything?
You
Did
don't see
anything
any.
change?
I mean, what if we do the polite thing and knock back?
You see slight conjuration.
God, fucking damn it! Is it in the space like when someone's standing where their hand would be?
Yes.
I don't want.
I will walk back to the door and knock on it politely.
I'm gonna grab you before you can even knock. Go, right? No.
I mean, maybe we just need to do the polite thing
There's
and
someone.
knock.
There's someone on the other side.
I don't think you knock back when someone knocks. You say, "Hey, who's there?"
Right.
It's
Okay.
a joke thing,
You
right?
do say who's there. Also, they have conjuration magic, kind of very similar to yours. It's your hand is magic. Their hand seems magic. You fell through a portal. Ink monster Shay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am regular Shay.
Stares at. I
No.
really want to see you bleed now.
Stairs, motherfuckerly.
I mean, I will look at you and be like, well, maybe I have to put my hand. I mean, I don't.
Stares
It's
at
not that-
Shay, contemplates dagger in pocket.
Stab me, bitch. See what happens.
Let's see if you listen, do you bleed? You will.
Shay, are you knocking on the door?
Yes, I'm going to knock on the door.
Shay
I'm
knocks
stepping back.
3 times.
I want to get out of range of like whatever cone or line.
Oh. Oh. Is someone there?
Is someone there?
Oh, this isn't
Oh, this isn't good.
good.
I'm behind you
Oh.
like this, going.
I'm going to start kind of backing away from the door.
Dorian?
Oh,
No habla inglés.
oh. So,
I think you closed the door on me.
no, that's. No. I don't think we should open that door again.
Question. Oh shit. You can't cast. I have to see the thing to cast a spell, correct?
Depends on the spell.
Yeah, you have to
Prestidig-
see the. Usually.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, it would be target, right?
It just has a
You have to
range.
see it.
Just in case, does
I'm gonna-
someone have a knife I could borrow?
Didn't I give you one already?
I threw it.
You didn't pick
Suddenly,
it
a
back up.
knife blade
I
pierces
don't
right
know.
through the
Oh
door.
God!
I'm going to lay down to try and look underneath the door.
From
Oh, I
the
don't-
knife-pierced door?
Did I say I picked up the knife?
You said, does anyone have a knife? And then thrust. You actually hear like the banging of an arm against the door, and then a blade coming right through the door.
God
I know the table is illusion, the table and chairs, but can I put one? Can I try to move it in front of the door anyway?
You're all staying with the knife door?
Nope.
All right.
No.
I'm like
Not
backing
near
up.
the knife door.
I'm looking down to see if I can see anything underneath it, mainly because I want to try. Prestidigitation says you can make something cold. I just want to see if I can make whatever I see underneath it cold, like within 10 feet.
You see your own eyes looking back at you.
Nope, I'm out. I don't need to be here. Right. Okay,
anyone-
that's
does
enough
anyone have a
information for me.
feather?
No.
We
no,
should get a feather.
No, I door in front of table in front of door. Let's go upstairs.
Second, third, fourth,
Going.
fifth knife,
No, I'm
sixth
just leaving.
knife.
I'll
And
just
now.
Going.
leave. Right. I'm.
Grabbing Apollo by the scruff of their
I know.
shirt and
Apollo, we
going.
need to
I'm-
go.
I haven't even been looking. I don't know what's happening. I'm just. Oh, we're leaving.
No,
I-
we're leaving. We're
And as
right.
you all turn the corner, you see a person standing there.
I thought I was
nondescript.
keeping watch around there.
Yeah, but they grabbed you, so you turn to see who's grabbing you.
Oh, when you looked like in the blink, a person appeared.
Yep.
Oh.
Who is it?
They're in a black cloak, very similar to the person who was upstairs and fighting you prior.
I'm going to move in front of the group because this is my fault that we're down here. I don't remember if I said I picked up my knife from the last fight because I threw it and I don't remember if I said it or not. That I picked it up again. I don't know which way we want to lean towards.
Huh.
I know you just listened to
I
that.
guess you have it. Sure. I think you gave it back to Ruben.
I know. I just remember throwing it and I can't remember if I picked it up again or if I gave it back. I honestly just don't.
I think Ruben picked it up. Either way, you
Okay.
can have your knife.
Okay, so I will take out my dagger and be like, don't really want to start a fight because it's my fault that we're down here. So please go away.
And you just hear from underneath the cloak the exact same sounds of, Yadira and them all talking and going around the corner, and then the door closing again from their inside their cloak.
I don't like that.
Are they blocking our way to the?
They
stairs?
are in the same way that a person just standing in front of you blocks the path. Like,
I am gonna move towards the cloaked figure.
I'm gonna grab Shay by the wrist
okay.
and just try and keep her from going forward.
But if I can get distracted because I really
I'm-
didn't get hurt. But
I'm
you
going
guys
to
get
attempt to
away,
cast
and
a
I'll be right
message
behind
on
you.
the figure.
hmm
I'm going to attempt to cast message at the figure. Who are you and what do you want?
Second later, you hear in your head, "Who are you and what do you want?"
Don't like this.
Okay.
Message again. Do you intend to harm us?
The same sound. "Do you intend to harm us?" It's your own voice repeating back.
Yeah.
You guys have to run now.
How
And
far away is this thing from us?
10 feet. Y'all turned the corner and it was basically right there.
I'm gonna look back to the others.
don't fucking do it.
I've already pulled out my spell book, by the way. Just holding it in my hand now.
Do we want to get this done quickly?
I mean, I know everyone's just kind of roughed up from the battle, and it's my fault we're down here, so I can distract it while you guys run, and then I'll be right behind you.
I'm not sure if I trust that.
I will be right behind you. I am.
Dorian,
Very
I defer
fast.
to your judgment as a member of the student council.
And the figure is just standing there. Each time someone speaks, they look at them, and then the next person who speaks, they look at them.
I'm gonna look at the figure and go, hello, right, hello.
Hello.
And then I'm gonna step to the side while staring it in the eyes, so that if it moves...
You
it
can't
moves.
see any eyes.
Oh, well,
but
the face
it-
hole.
It steps to the side the same way as you.
And then I'm going to,
Wait,
like,
like-
flourish for people
Like
to pass.
mirroring?
You're gonna what? Flourish for people to
You know
pass?
that thing where you do
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah,
people can
yeah.
pass. I'm
it
making
does
sure
the
it
same.
keeps contact with me.
Yeah, it does the same.
I think we can leave. And then
You
I'll
first, Shay.
walk around it.
Should I go
Oh.
first?
Okay, I'll start heading towards.
And I'm just
Like,
staring.
walk around
Yes,
it.
Fine.
Okay. I'll stay on the backside and behind it in case something happens. But okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to wave everyone.
I'll go last.
It's still focused on Dorian.
Yeah.
And what exactly is your plan to get out of here, Dorian?
Well, you know, when you're...
It looks over at Ruben when you say that, and kind of takes the same posture as Ruben.
Right, well, you know, when you're in a crowded
That looks back
hallway
over at you.
and you sort of do that awkward dance to get around someone, you don't
Mm,
have to mirror me.
that's right. Okay, you talk so it's not
Right,
doing its
hello,
weird thing.
What is your name?
What is your name?
Interesting. And you'll copy everything I say.
Interesting, and you'll copy everything.
Even things you wouldn't know.
Even things you wouldn't know.
Has Apollo gone through?
Yeah, I wave at Apollo to come on.
Follow
I'm gonna kind of
Oh,
wave
you're
for
not?
Ruben. Did Ruben go yet?
Not yet.
I'm just gonna wait until after you went.
Okay, he'll go then.
Hi.
So I assume Dorian's the last one?
And then I'm going to try walking closer to it to see if it
Mhm.
follows me down the stairs. Like, when I walk towards it, does it walk towards me?
There's no stairs right now. You're just in the long hallway that
I
goes
thought
towards
we
the
were on the
cafeteria.
stairs.
No. You're literally in the same hallway as that doorway that you'd gone through.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna walk towards it to see if it walks towards me in the hallway.
Yeah, it does take the same steps that you would, but
And then-
like in reverse because it's
Mhm,
coming towards you. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
And then I'm going to start doing that, like, you know when someone's like, but go this
Uh-huh.
way.
Yeah,
But he would have to
the
go
awkward-
the opposite way.
Yeah,
than
it's
me.
going the opposite way. Yeah.
And then I will just wander around it.
And you get around it.
Okay. Now, how do I get you to stop following? Actually, and then I'm gonna walk backwards down the hallway. So it has to walk backwards down the hallway.
It walks backwards down the hallway and then eventually passes through the wall that was there.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll keep walking backwards until... Right, can someone tell me if I need to turn? I'm gonna keep trying to...
I will
watch
grab
this.
the back of your shirt and
Uh-huh.
kind of direct you that way.
I'm gonna keep my eyes, though, so, like, if it keeps focus on me. I can't see it anymore? It just disappeared into a wall?
Well, once there was only about 20 feet between it and the wall by the time you got through it,
Mm-hmm.
past it. So once you backed 20 feet and then backed to your 21 feet, you just saw it slightly going through the wall as if it has to exactly mirror what you're doing.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to back up.
And then once you're 25 feet, it's just completely invisible to you now. Because it's behind. It's
Can I
past
still
the-
see that? It's probably been more than 10 minutes.
I'd say it's still in the same range. It actually wasn't coming up as anything.
Not. Oh,
weird
okay.
part.
Oh, that's right. This isn't the same one as the conjuration on its hand. I didn't show any kind of magical aura.
No, it showed nothing as if it wasn't there at all.
Disgusting. Okay. I'm just gonna keep.
I will keep holding on the back of your shirt and kind of direct you back to the stairs.
Also, out of 30 feet, I won't be able to see it anyways. So. Oh.
Yeah,
We get to the stairs.
You get to the stairs. You notice that the door is no longer there.
Hmm.
You get up to the stairs. You go towards where the door would be, and there's just a wall
Is it
there
an
where it
illusion?
was. 10 minutes.
I'm like, it did probably pass anyways.
Yes,
Yes, it passed, or yes, illusion?
it's an illusion.
Okay. I'm assuming by now, then it's gone. Because it's been...
Yeah.
Does it concern anyone else that this thing is obsessed with keeping us four totally random, unimportant students out of whatever it's doing with the rest of the school?
You see standing behind Ruben, a figure that says the exact same things as them.
Yes.
Looks at the thing behind Ruben. Okay.
If I touch the wall where the stairs door were, is it a solid wall?
You go up the stairs and touch the wall. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. You go up the stairs, you touch the wall, and your hand goes through it.
Oh. I don't want to fall again.
Just poke your head through.
Yeah, can I like lean in and poke my head through?
You see a hallway filled with random students. You see a couple soldiers around.
Everyone
It
come through,
looks to be the
please.
first floor.
Everyone come through, please.
Oh, wait, I can't see this.
Everyone come through, please.
Is this including the shadow figure that is mirroring Ruben now?
Everything, yeah, it's currently mirroring Ruben.
At least there's soldiers over here in theory, so...
Now
but-
it's mirroring Shay.
Is there a way that we can... Would we be able to get this one the same way that we got the other one, to go through the wall?
We'd have to find someone it can copy, and...
I mean, it's copying me right now, so it can just keep kind of copying me if it wants, and then I'll walk backwards through the wall. If
If it's copying Shay, does that mean it's poking its head through the wall?
It's not where... It's still standing where it
okay.
was.
Okay.
It's just doing the same motions.
alright.
I just... Little ear twitch, just...
It turns to you, and then you see the cloak ear twitch.
Okay,
It-
I
let's go-
definitely
you.
do not like this.
I definitely
Let's-
do not like this.
Let's all go through the wall now. Let's stop
through the wall now.
Let's stop playing with the mirror monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Stop
2
playing with the
steps
mirror
forward.
monster.
Take 2 steps forward. I'm just gonna lay down and have a nap on the other side of this wall. And now that he's said that, and hopefully it's mirroring me, Ruben will walk 2 steps forward and lay down on the floor in the middle
you
of the
actually
hallway. Yes.
notice that it starts to try to lay down as if it is mirroring you, but then it starts to shimmer strangely and picks up on someone else's posture who's
Does
in
it
the
start
group.
shimmering the minute Ruben gets through the wall?
Out of the sight, yeah.
There it is.
Oh.
Okay, you next, Apollo. Go.
No, I do not believe that I like that. You go next, Shay.
Were you pick me up or something, Dory? What was that
I'm gonna
hand
pick up
motion?
Apollo. Just go.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you up on the stairs?
I have
with me?
no strength.
I refuse.
Right.
Are you up on the stairs by the wall with me?
It's very sweet what we're all
I would be a
doing
little
here.
further down.
Someone should go through.
I will wait until the two of you are
As all of you are waiting, it starts to motion. It starts to move towards the door after you said someone should step through.
I'm
need
grabbing
be,
the
I
back
can
of Apollo's shirt
freeze
and
it.
pulling him up the stairs with me.
If need be, I can freeze it. Go.
Grabbing Apollo's shirt and dragging him
I'm
up the
trying to
stairs
grab
with me.
Dorian's wrist.
Because
as
I
I
am
will
the
go-
strongest person in
Yeah,
this
you two
effing
go,
group.
and I will walk behind you so you can see that I'm coming with you.
I am attempting to just grab your wrist for the sake of security, and
Not
also
my wrist.
tiny squirrel girl is taking me hostage for coming with.
And just so
Grab my
you all know,
shirt.
you do all pass through the door. And because I didn't want to spoil anything, the same way that y'all fell down, y'all just land kind of on your butts in front of where the door was.
I'm
No!
standing
Including
up.
Ruben, who had done the same.
I'm standing up immediately with my spell book and going and staring at the wall.
You fell from the ceiling.
I am going to attempt to pat the wall.
The door is there. It's just
A question:
Locked,
Did we? So
as
we
if
popped
it
up
was
in
never
the same
unlocked.
place that we
that
were.
where the door was.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
The
at least
shadow
that.
It
monsters
was-
still
so-
there?
You don't see it.
Mm.
You went down to the basement and you just fell in through the ceiling. You know, that's
I-
not.
This is fine.
I wanna
Door
drop
stuck.
out of school. I want to drop
But
out.
you see all the students around. You see just random first through fifth years just walking around. You see some of the soldiers, proper uniforms, appropriate things. It doesn't seem weird or anything. Seems normal.
So, were we ever in the basement?
I
No.
don't know.
I
what's
do not
real
know.
anymore.
I don't think we were ever in the basement.
You go to try the door and it's locked.
We didn't even unlock this door to the basement.
But
I
then-
have a question.
Right.
What if there is a specific key that you need to actually access the basement?
Oh, that's really
Right. The real basement. Do I know what the security measure is for like the student council? Is it just that you can't see it, or like does something happen if someone gets through and they're not supposed to?
No one can get through it without the key.
Okay.
You have to have it on your person to get through the door.
Okay, but so like people just run into a wall. There's never been like someone walking through the wall into an illusion
Yeah, never.
maze of nightmares.
I don't think that's part of the school defenses. Just based on the figure we saw there.
You have heard rumors
Yes, rumors.
from of a
Alright,
of a
Adele,
student
calm down.
who went missing and fell through a ceiling at one point into the bathroom. That's what their story was. See, they were kind of a pervy student. Everyone knew them as the type who would use their magic to maybe make skirts lift. A bit of a jerk, and they
Right up.
appeared in the girls' bathroom somehow, claiming that they fell through the ceiling. Whole bunch of people were angry at them. They almost got suspended. They didn't. Their parents have a lot of money.
That's how it works. I told
What's
you.
their
that.
name?
And
So I can
that's
go
what their
punch 'em.
story. Their story was they had just randomly walked through a wall and got lost in some kind of strange area. They didn't mention seeing anyone, but they did mention falling through the ceiling. That's what they claimed. They claimed that 100%. They were like, I fell through the ceiling. I did not go into the girls' bathroom.
Well,
Because they were right in the middle of the showers, and it made everyone very upset.
I'm really sorry. I put us all in danger.
I don't think you put us in danger. I think by virtue of being at the school, we're in danger.
That's unfair, but yeah.
It's a
I just-
school to learn how to kill things.
Yep.
There's gonna be danger.
I just really wanted to try and find her. If she actually is alive.
Are you changing your voice, or are you just tired of using that?
No, I'm just talking very quietly.
I want
No,
to
it's
stare at
actually not
Ruben's.
that bad to use this voice. It's not horrible at all.
I want to real quick stare at Ruben's headphones again and see if that happens. If I just feel the
You just don't. You
Eh.
look at them, you think about you really want to look at them, and you really want to see if there's anything weird. You stare at them, I don't care about these. Look away.
Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Or a solution for later.
Okay, so what? What now?
Right, well, we don't know where the actual basement is, and if there actually is anyone there. We don't know if what we learned.
The door to the basement opens.
Mm,
You just see one of the teachers, mostly doing combat training, nondescript, walks through. You can see down. You can see the same stairs.
No, I
Heads
need
off.
a full description. I need their name.
No.
I need their family tree.
Oh, God damn it. I'm just showing you that the basement does exist.
I know.
I will say Professor Victoria, because he had a character named Victor.
Baby. Victoria.
Okay, so I mean, what
Okay, so the basement is real.
do we need to try and find Eudora? And maybe maybe she can
Was she actually there? Again with the illusions of my family members. What is this?
I will say this teacher's looking at all of you standing around here and kind of passes through everyone and heads off.
I wave.
Hey, you. So like when you go
God
down
damn
there,
it.
when you go down there,
Yes.
so just so you know, I broke into this door, checked it out a little bit. It was kind of creepy. There was mysterious voices and doors that led to nowhere. We fell through a ceiling afterwards. That happened to you when you go down there? Is that a little odd?
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I figured.
Her eyes kind of gloss over in this strange green light, and then she starts heading off in a different direction.
I'm gonna look at that green light, look at Ruben's headphones, and go, later.
See, they just don't care when I do bad things. It's weird.
I mean, I think I have a theory, but I don't really care. I guess.
What time is it?
You don't know the exact time unless one of you has that Caleb skill, you motherfuckers.
I
Better
should have.
watches,
Fuck.
probably.
Should have taken keen mind just to fuck with you.
Yes.
You'd say it's early afternoon. At least that's the time you recall when you left.
Wait, hang on. Where's my watch?
It's actually like
I'm gonna-
3 weeks later.
I'm gonna call after Miss Victoria. Excuse me, Professor. What time is it?
It's time to stop.
I believe about 7. Dinner should be started soon.
What time did we go in there?
It was probably about. It was right after you ate, roughly, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Thank
just
you,
Wasn't it, like
Professor.
early, like 11, 12, somewhere around there.
It was
7, yeah.
probably like 1 or 2 because we
Nice.
had the whole Finch
Yeah.
thing.
Guys,
Yeah.
I got the time.
It- Yeah,
You got the
it's
time.
it's about 7. Dinner's about to start.
Thank you, Professor.
okay.
It's gonna be a
Cool.
nightmare to have to
I am
wash
just
off.
gonna stare at the group, just like.
I'm really sorry. Sorry, I dragged all of you down there. I probably should have been more attentive.
No, you're
Look, it probably wouldn't have mattered where we went. This thing is just distracting us from whatever we're trying to do by throwing us into random places.
That is correct.
So we need to know what happened that it didn't want us to know between 2 and now.
We weren't down there for that. How long did it
No,
feel like we were
you were down there for less than 10 minutes
And
because
it's
you're
8
small.
hours?
It's about 8 hours.
Could've had a long
Can
rest.
I? So I have like my I don't know if we use pens or quills, whatever writing instrument I have.
I'm gonna
There's
take
also
my-
tablets. They have tablets. They have like little cell phones, almost looking things
Well,
that
it's more like
are.
I would like.
They
to
don't
use
have like
something-
phones like that, but they can write in these.
I would
the
like to use something
tablets
that's
store
actual like
information?
writing utensil, and I'd like to kind of bend down next to the door and put like a little dot. That way, I
Okay.
can. It's kind of like leaving breadcrumbs. So that way, if we come back through and the dot, well, it could be gone because the school is magic. But
Where
Oh,
do you put the dot?
Can I hand?
not on the floor, like on the kind of on like the door frame at not at the floor, but a little close to the bottom, so people might not notice it, and I wouldn't maybe not get in trouble.
Could I hand Shay my wizardly quill? Because it can't be erased unless someone uses this quill to do it.
Ooh.
So, I'm gonna hand that to you if I see you writing. It is a magical pen.
What level is it?
It's a 2nd level feature. It doesn't. It's just part of my class. Scribe wizards can make magic quills. You can erase anything you want, but it has to be with this quill. It doesn't require ink.
Yeah.
It's in any color you want. And the gold I would need to like copy a spell into my spell book with this quill is halved.
Shit, this wizard's legit.
I love Scribe wizard looks cool as shit. Like it's genuinely, I like this. I think this is my new favorite wizard class. It's also described as the nerdiest of the wizards, and that
Makes
is
sense for you.
exactly what I want.
I have no favorite wizard class because I don't like spell users. Sorry.
I love
I
spells.
did not play spellcasters to save my life, and here I am playing a bard.
I generally only play spellcasters, or no spells, only hit. It's a barbarian.
Yeah, I play spellcasters.
Did we break
usually.
Izzy?
I'm reading it.
Yeah, it is a Tasha's Cauldron of Everything ability. A genuine.
I don't see anything about it not being able to be erased. I see things that you can erase,
You
that
can
you can erase it yourself.
But wouldn't you have to use this quill to erase it? Like it can't. You can't.
I mean,
erase
the
ink.
spell they have that erases shit is pretty strong.
Oh well.
I mean, you can make a mark on the door. It should be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna make like a little like circle to see if hopefully it might be there, so that way we can kind of
Can I be level
maybe
6?
see if we've. Ooh, I'm also gonna put a mark on everyone's hand, like a little circle on everyone's hands.
Oh, are we
That
doing the
way-
thing from Yu-Gi-Oh where they all put their things together and then they draw on
and
it?
draw the thing. No, I'm just gonna
and
put
then
a,
they have their friendship.
You don't
This is
actually
our
have to put a
friendship.
dot on your hand, Sid.
I mean, I've already done it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a little dot in everyone's hand,
Boop.
just so like.
With
we
the
can
amount
see.
that Sid is drawing on themselves, it's almost like this is the silence.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
the silence.
I know.
Listen, this is I wish I had a tattoo, but I don't have money to have a tattoo stream.
Yeah.
I want to get one right here. Does that
Like
hurt?
that? Hold
Yeah,
on.
does it actually? Did that hurt a lot? It's Gallifreyan.
Yeah. And then. I have
Anyways,
another
we're
one.
all nerds.
Yeah. Okay. Listen.
Um.
Oh, side note: the thing I want to get is it's a condensed
Alright.
letter where every letter and number of the alphabet into one symbol, and I want it right here because that's the nerdiest shit ever.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna
Coolest
mark
shit.
everyone. So in theory, if we get pulled into an illusion, we can like be like, "Are you the real one, or are you bullshit?"
Okay, I understand what your plan is.
Mhm.
I guess should we go to dinner to try and appear normal?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. I really am sorry that I dragged you all down there.
And you are hungry, as if you've haven't eaten in 8 hours.
Sorry, that was my stomach.
You know, you don't
Oh
have to
my God, I must be
apologize for
starving.
everything.
I mean, but it was my fault. And
No, I'm telling you, it wasn't your fault.
Hey,
it was this weird
Izzy?
little creature thing's fault.
Izzy, I got an important question.
sorry.
What is the question?
How soon does Cosmo get down to dinner, or does he like go late, show up
You want to
early?
go hit on your roommate? I mean,
Listen,
share
he
a
wanted to
room.
hang out. He wanted to hang out. He says that we're cool, and I want him to feel good.
that's cute.
Has it been? Oh no, it's been so long. My peanut butter popsicles must have melted in my pocket by now.
Yes, they have.
God
Yep.
damn it! I just got like soft peanut butter.
You
in my
have
pocket.
soggy peanut butter in your pocket.
I just realized that.
For
So I
some
was like,
reason, hearing
Thank
you say
you for
soggy
reminding
peanut
me.
butter.
Because I was gonna just give Cosmo like a peanut butter popsicle, and I was like,
You
wait,
reach your hand into your pocket and it just comes out peanut butter.
don't. You know what? That's the line I'm
Um,
drawing. I'm not gonna put my hand in peanut butter. I have it.
I
It's
don't
right
even
there.
remember the important fact that we had. I was distracted by peanut butter.
Apologies.
What
Right.
time does Cosmo get
Um,
to dinner?
He tends to get there early, grab a plate, and even though he's not allowed to, take it outside.
Okay.
What a rebel.
I know.
He just wants to eat outside. He doesn't want to eat with everyone else. It's weird.
It's
Yeah.
like, baby.
What a
So many
cutie
people.
patootie.
Okay, should we go to dinner then?
Probably, yeah.
I'm a bit starving.
I mean, maybe they found your brother and sister, and we can make sure that they're okay. Maybe I don't know. That's not.
I would like to check. I don't know if they'll be eating with the students.
Oh no, I mean maybe like you told a couple guards to be like, hey, I'm looking.
Yeah, yes, right. Do I see those guards
Yeah,
specifically?
there are guards around. Not what guards? You said specifically guards.
The ones I told to pass a message to my sister. They're in the auditorium. I think that was the last place.
Are
I
you
saw
heading to
them.
the auditorium?
Is it how
No,
far
cafeteria.
Yeah, I want to eat. Dorian has not eaten a real meal this entire day, and is starting to reach the had a cup of coffee and half a sandwich.
You get to the cafeteria. Shay, make a perception check, specifically
no.
as you're walking.
Did Cosmo already get his food?
By this time, you know he would have.
That is a
already outside.
15.
15? You're used to seeing finches, because they're creepy. But no, you see something in the corner of your eyes, that same shadowy figure as you're walking to the cafeteria. But when you turn to look, you don't see it there.
It's
Okay.
worse.
That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're all gonna die.
Apollo, you know that they already grabbed their food usually by now and headed outside. They do actually, like a good boy, return the plate to the cafeteria and clean it themselves.
Like a good boy.
But they
Cosmo
do
is there.
take the food out, which is not allowed. But people don't usually stop them anyways, so. Because they know that they're bringing him back and then they're going to wash it, so.
When you're a good kid, the teachers will just let you break
Yeah,
the rules.
usually.
Aw.
Yeah, that actually is pretty common here. If you're a good kid, they'll usually let you get away with
I mean,
things.
that's just
I
most
am-
schools.
Yeah.
I am actually going to attempt to do the same thing. Get my plate with the dinner and then attempt to leave.
Okay. Are you trying to stealth away?
I mean,
Are you telling the group that you're leaving? Are you?
I'm gonna tell them. I believe that I should go and eat with Cosmo because we put him through a lot today.
That is fair.
We worried him about the room and everything, and I just want to go make amends.
I
You
understand.
have never snuck out food in this way before, like on a plate. Are
Ever.
you planning on hiding that you're doing it?
Not particularly.
You
I'm a
don't
good
know
boy.
how people will react because you've never done it before.
True,
So you
but
trying
if
to be
Cosmo can
sneaky
get
about
away
it,
with it all
or-
the time, if Cosmo can get away with it all the time, I'm gonna try and get away with it
Okay.
because I am a good boy.
Okay.
That's, you know what? That's fair.
Okay.
Are there any important teachers or figures in the school
The
in the
teachers don't
cafeteria?
eat here.
Mm.
No, usually they're left to the students. There's the people who usually deal with if there's any conflicts in the cafeteria are students such as Dorian who have the armbands that are student council members or representatives.
Oh, okay.
Do I see you, dear?
You do not.
God damn it.
You do see Alex though.
Fuck that dude. Wait, hang on, hold up. You were missing earlier.
Yeah.
So fuck that dude. But also, I mean, I'm gonna stare. Does he? I'm gonna walk over to him.
And he looks up at you as you're grabbing. He's got his food and he's eating. And he looks up at you as you approach. He has his own table to himself. Other students are sitting on the floor nearby.
Floor.
All the tables are pretty much full, but he has a full table that people could sit at, but anytime someone sits down, he just glares at them. You even notice a couple people try to walk over, and he just glares at them, and they're like, nope, I'm gonna go sit over here.
No, if I see them walking, I'm like, no, come sit down. Right. Hello, Alex. How are you doing?
Are you here to gloat?
About what? I'm genuinely asking how you're doing. This is not a bit. Well, I'm not here to gloat or whatever it is you think.
How is she doing?
I don't know. I haven't been able to really see her. How are you doing with this news?
As well as I can.
Figured.
I apologize for my outburst earlier.
That was surprising. Coming from you. Not well. It was surprising that it was so public. Are you going home?
Your sister at least seems to be honorable.
When will you be leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
Are you taking the train?
I should be, yes.
Do you know, there was something that happened earlier. Someone said that something had happened to the train. And I want to make sure that you're safe on it. You're going to be on
Are you
the
gonna come
train.
with me then?
No, I can't leave my family. You know that. I'm not going to leave them. I can't. And you can't either. Listen, there was an X-kiss. But
There's a part of me that wants to stay.
I can understand that. There's a part of me that would like to go. But we have duties to our families. And I just want to make sure you're safe on the train. I genuinely would be devastated if something happened to you.
And I of you.
Please stay safe. There's something going on at the school. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to find out, especially since if it's harming students. But
What are you talking about?
have you seen eventually?
Sorry, I keep seeing the kiss
I know,
signs
I'm
and it
staring
kills
at-
me.
I'm fully
trying
blocked
to
them
avoid
out.
it.
I'm staring at Izzy now.
No, I haven't seen any finches. Your sister commented about it earlier.
I do remember. Well, that's good at least. I don't really know what's going on, but there's something.
He kind of leans for. Have you seen my ring?
Your ring?
I meant to give it back to the school. I can't find my council ring.
I have. Who was it? Fuck, we gotta flip the notes. Who did we see with a ring? We saw someone. It
We
wasn't
didn't.
Lillian.
We saw the blob.
Lillian had a ring,
But it
but
was
she
mine.
threw it back to you. It was yours.
Yes, we saw the finch blob. That was like
Yeah.
the alien xenomorph, and then we like went over to check and we found the ring
That's
where
what
we
it
kind of
was.
saw
Yep.
it.
And then I believe I gave it to Dorian.
I have.
Yeah, you have
No, you gave it to.
Oh, we gave it to Rowena.
Rowena.
Oh no, we gave it to Rowena.
To fake
But it
Rowena.
was fake Rowena.
Forgot about
damn
that.
it.
Damn it.
I haven't been able to see. I was going for a walk earlier, and someone bumped into me, and I have not seen it since.
A walk where? What is my voice?
In the courtyard, I needed to catch my breath after the outburst. I don't actually feel that way about your sister or any of the Chimera.
I know.
I don't know who
Insight
that
check.
was.
I know. I'm like insight, but also is this insight or history? Which one is it? Does he have a history of just saying like vaguely passive aggressive racism?
He does have passive aggressive racism,
But
yeah.
like,
Like,
is it the
Shit
I've
your
been
uncle says.
Yeah,
it's,
but it's in the
it's
I've been
stuff
raised
that
in a
he's
white
repeating his
society.
father has said. You've heard his father say it, and
That's
then
what I
him
figured.
say it, and then feel kind of guilty about it and make comments, and he's like, no, I shouldn't say that, but also says it when he's angry. So he's still kind of, a little racist shit, but
Sir, you need to talk to more people of color. You just need more POC friends. Or not POC, people of Chimera friends.
people of Chimera.
do, do you know who you bumped? Dorian's not laughing. I'm just laughing at that joke now. Do you know who you bumped into? Did you see who they were?
No. Honestly, it kind of looked like a kid. They weren't in a uniform. Kind of brushed past me. I don't think they stole it either, because you'd think I would see something like that, but I didn't see the ring afterwards.
I see.
May have slipped off my hands, but I went and checked around and I couldn't see.
I can keep looking for it for you. I'm looking into something and I don't know how much to tell you. Not because I don't trust you, but because I don't know if I want to.
Were you actually doing that insight check or not? Other
Yes,
than like
I was. I mean, I
Okay.
guess for racism, but also
the
just in
history,
general.
you know, that's not a.
16.
As far as you can tell, he's being honest.
I can't, man. There's something going on. I would tell you, but I don't want you to get hurt, especially before you're leaving. I'll look for your ring. Also, if you could, you'll have to go to the student council eventually. If you could put in a good word for Ruben.
I can't go there unless I have my ring.
Oh, that's right.
And I can't exactly give a good word if I don't have my ring.
That is fair.
I was honestly going to just pretend that I lost it or kept it after leaving, not say anything to anyone, you know, but then I saw your stupid face and I had to tell you the truth.
Thank you, I suppose. I hope you stay safe.
You as well.
And then I will just walk away, having gained some information.
And he nods as you're walking away, and it's kind of this quiet moment where he's just watching you leave. You don't notice this, but the others do. No.
What kind of face he made while Dorian walked away?
It was a quiet, sad face, like a longing almost.
Hey,
Yeah, Ruben's
sucks
not
for
gonna
you.
mention that.
This is what happens.
No, this guy's a dick, as far as you're concerned.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what happens when people break up. Sad.
Thanks, Adele.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Thanks, Taylor Swift.
There's a list. There's so many. We could go. We could keep going.
Thanks, Avril Lavigne.
Avril
Oh
Lavigne's
my
are at
God.
least fun though.
I love you some Avril Lavigne.
Thanks, Paramore.
Thanks,
Your
Paramore.
boyfriend's a bitch. He ain't shit.
Anyways, before we
um,
get somehow taken off the air.
I'm just kind of. I'll just kind of look at Alex, a little like. No, pity's the wrong word, but like, oh, but also like you're a dick.
Yeah, aw, you're a dick.
Aw, you're an asshole.
But then as Dorian comes back, like, so.
I love how Nox is just there,
How'd
kind
it
of
go?
staring aimlessly,
Mhm.
longingly.
He's looking at
That's
my
Alex.
candle that is burning, and I won't let him go play with it.
Yeah, that is Alex.
He's fascinated by the fire.
Little pyromaniac. Anyways.
Unimpressed.
New NPC Pyromaniac Tabaxi. Actually, hang on.
So what happened? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I know this is your own personal stuff,
I
but
wanted to. Talking
I guess-
to
I
Alex is
I guess
weird.
are you okay?
I'm fine. It's fine. Talking to Alex is always fine. I don't remember. I went over there to ask him about the train, and we got derailed. He
Knock on wood?
something's gonna happen with the train. I already know that. Maybe. I also his ring. He said he lost it. The one you and Ruben and Apollo found with sort of all black ink xenomorph monster.
So, the one that we gave fake sister.
Right. He said he lost it. He was taking a walk in the courtyard, and a child bumped into him.
A child.
Um,
No.
I just had a thought. If we gave the ring to fake Rowena, does that mean whatever that thing was could get into the student council room?
Yes.
Are we worried about that?
I'm trying not to panic. There's a
Considering
lot-
that seems to be the work of operation place for Rowena, you know.
Right. I'm trying to keep all of the panic out of my heart. Because we went back there last time and there were already guards and they wouldn't let us in.
Yeah, there were actually guards randomly at a door that isn't a door.
At a wall,
You know,
which makes
just
it more
standing
obvious.
at a wall.
Right.
Okay. So,
There were
But like to make
guards.
it less obvious, they also randomly station other guards at different walls to make it look like it could be a normal pattern. But you know better. You know that's the student council. That's what they're guarding.
Conspiracy theory. Every guard is guarding an illusion wall.
Yeah,
It leads to the basement.
Fucking knew it.
it's all an illusion.
so, I mean, what now?
I don't know. I know that there's something that opened up the wrong tab. I know that apparently they lost their ring to a child, and we know the basement
As you're
is
talking,
where-
you see Alex stands up and then heads out, and as he does, all the students that were sitting on the ground pick up their plates and sit at the table. Anyways, continue.
Ruben's just gonna roll his eyes at that.
He
I
is an asshole.
he's taking the train to, but didn't. I mean, someone said that they saw him doing something to the train.
I can equally believe that he tampered with the train, or that someone was copying his face and tampered with the train.
Well, it's of no meaning. The train is called the Returned. Just so you know.
That why? For who?
I'm just saying.
Is you gotta
Oil,
stop this.
sorry, Oil Arc Returned. Anyways. it's not
Oil arc?
Oil Arc Returned.
I think we
You
just have
all
to-
know from your history that there was a train named the Oil Arc that exploded a long time
Yep.
ago.
Woo! Guys,
Actually, not too long ago. That was 3 years ago. 4 years ago? Yeah,
guys, the
3-4 years.
Titanic 2 is gonna set sail, and they're definitely
4 years
sure
ago?
it could
5
never
years? How long
sink.
ago was that? 7 years?
Electric
7
years
Boogaloo.
ago.
7 years. 7 years
Yeah.
ago.
Because I'm
Timeline.
14.
Yeah.
And I was 7.
7 years ago. Yeah.
Guys, Titanic 2 is going out to sail, and it definitely can't sink this time. So
Titanic 2, Electric Boogaloo.
let's rename this ship the Oil Arc 2. It'll never explode.
The funny thing is, actually, I would say the equivalent is the Titanic of this world. It was the undestroyable
Yeah.
train.
This is
Yeah, it's
Titanic 2.
almost exactly the Titanic.
I mean, the original Oil Arc. And bad things happened. Are we concerned that they're trying to start it again? I mean, that time it was a harbinger attacked it.
I don't know.
I will say to everyone who
Yeah.
is not Shay,
Oh.
there's nothing about a Harbinger attacking it. It was exploded in a terrorist attack.
I don't think I'm there.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you went to
Or you're
But
out, you're
Ruben
out
is
with
there.
your boyfriend. I mean, roommate.
Yeah.
You listen.
Uh,
Boyfriends and roommates are the same.
Same thing.
The oil arc was destroyed in a terrorist attack. It wasn't.
What's
destroyed by Harbingers.
what's your mark in history class?
Really bad.
Yeah, there was no Harbingers on there.
Oh, right. I was thinking of the terrorist attack. It was destroyed. I mean, do you think they're going to try and?
Were you on that train?
Insight check.
No.
No.
You're gonna have to make a deception roll.
I'm
It
also
doesn't
gonna
matter.
check that.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
fuck.
And
Oh, but
Nice.
guess what?
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
What
I
are your
guess
rolls?
fuck me.
My
insight-
deception is +0. This might surprise
Your
everyone.
insight
23.
is
It'll be
aha.
23 in total.
It does
Aha!
go over. You can tell
Shit!
that there's a little bit of a stutter in their voice, and
Boom.
I'm sorry, but can we pause real quick and talk about that? We just had a nat 20 off.
I know, that's fucking wild.
Like,
Nat
that is
20, Nat 20, fuck
beautiful.
you. What are the statistics on that? Like, that's not possible, usually.
Nat 20 off!
what did you roll, Ruben?
A 9.
Okay.
So yeah, Shay always stutters. This is normal.
Yeah, you noticed a certain stutter in their voice that sounded very suspicious, not like usual.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Nope, nothing wrong here. Just a
Ruben
squirrel.
just gonna go back to eating whatever he picked up off the table that belongs to someone else.
Are you
Did you
eating
just
Dorian's meal?
start eating off of someone else's plate who'd sat down there after Alex left?
Oh no, like probably one of my friends' plates here in the group.
Okay.
I assume we grabbed food.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably take it up Dorian's plate again. They haven't noticed yet, so.
He's not gonna eat a meal today.
Dorian, you look down at your plate and your plate's empty, so.
I guess I ate.
No, you didn't. You should still eat.
I mean, I don't say that out loud. I just look at it and think that. Go, yes, I've already eaten my meal. And shrug.
Um,
I must just not feel full because of the weird, awkward talk. I'm never gonna. Listen, I got a pocket full of peanut butter if I really get hungry.
and a pocket full of peanut butter.
That's my new album. It's called Pocket Full of Peanut Butter.
Yep.
Featuring the cool track PB&J.
Yep.
I will push my like half-eaten plate towards you, Dorian.
And as this is going on, we will move over to. We gotta get Apollo in here a bit.
There's just Kiss the Girl playing. Well, no, the Lady and the Tramp song while you both eat spaghetti, and it just like slowly becomes a thing. You're like nudging a meatball across the
Aren't we
plate.
both dog chimeras too?
Yeah, and you're both wolves, I believe.
It is legitimately Lady
I'm
and the
a
Tramp
husky.
right now.
Oh, okay, then he's
I'm
a
a
wolf.
husky.
The
He's a wolf.
closest to wolf you can get with dogs.
Yeah.
They're actually really the only dogs that
Okay.
can healthily crossbreed with wolves.
And weird edit. So we're back. Technical issues struck us.
There was some computer shenanigans. My
Yeah,
computer
we're gonna
was
use
mad
this
at me
time
about a thing.
to. We are. It is working, right? Like he can.
I see all
he
the
can
audio.
hear us. Okay.
All of the things are
So,
happening. Stream's
We're gonna
still
do a
good.
quick 10-minute break. And is that enough for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna do a 10-minute break and then come back. So send us over.
Guys, on the flip side, thank you so much for
I've
watching.
got friends on the other side.
We'll be back.
Bye.
And it's still Sunday. Or maybe it's not. Who knows?
Guys,
Hi, we're back
taquitos. These are so hot. I can't hold them.
Taquitos.
from the future. So when we left off, it was technical difficulties caused us to have to go to break.
I got that feeling when, like, not the power goes out, just the plugs. Because that's a fuck
yeah.
you.
That's a breaker issue, isn't it?
It was the Shadow Council.
Yeah, I went down to the breaker and slapped it, and then I came back upstairs and my internet said, "Why'd you slap the breaker?"
Yeah, I can't go downstairs. There's lots of like spider webs down there. So I don't go downstairs. Anyways,
We don't have we've had a weird cycle in the garage of the trash used to be in there, so there used to be bugs that would eat the trash, and they got really fat, which meant that the spiders could eat the bugs, and then those got really fat, so we would have like huge fucking spiders, and then the spiders got eaten by the praying mantises, and then that happened, and they got fucking fat, and now there's a bird's nest outside of the window because they know that they can get fat, juicy bugs, and I hate it. And that's the circle
none of us
life,
needed
buddy.
that.
Also, because there's so many birds, it's making small animals come near it, so the coyotes like to hang out. Because I'm talking about coyotes, not spiders. You're good.
Are we good?
Uh-huh.
Can we edit that out? I don't.
No.
Anyways, bugs.
I was talking about coyotes, Liz. You're good.
We're back. We've been here for like 2 minutes. Let's get started. Apollo, you were outside. I believe you rolled a 19, or did that get cut out from our glitch?
I think it got cut out on the glitch, but I rolled
Okay,
a 19
I asked you to
on the
roll a perception
yeah.
check, and yeah. So you get outside. It's a little bit darker now because it's probably 7 or so in the evening. They did say dinner was starting, so yeah. Wind's blowing. It's rustling through the leaves. It's one of the first normal moments for the day, at least. You start looking around. You do see them. They usually sit in the main courtyard area at one of the benches, and just, you know that he comes out here to watch the birds, which today is a whole different meaning than usual. But he's in the same usual spot, just eating. He's got. You don't know if you've ever seen him eat vegetables ever.
Yeah, listen, heavy meat eaters, the both of us.
His plate is like a stack of bacon, and just a stack of bacon. He's not eating healthy, but stack of bacon.
I mean, who's to say that I am? Like, I've got different varieties of meat and maybe a single piece of broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
he's sitting at the just at a little bench. It's made of stone, and just picking at the bacon, watching birds, specifically bird watching. But yeah,
I'm just gonna kind of jog over, just kind of carrying my tray.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Cosmo.
Oh, hi.
I felt bad about earlier, about how we kicked you out of our room
And blew it up.
That too.
Um,
Your ears kind of droop.
Are your friends okay?
It's complicated. There's a lot happening right about now.
Birds have been acting strange today.
How so?
There's more of them.
And that is more what?
Them. Birds.
Kinds?
Finches?
Hmm. I
The
this is
um,
this is going to be
rest
extremely
of the finches is different than the usual ones.
this is going to be very weird. Do you trust me?
Yes, sometimes.
Put your plate on the bench.
On the bench?
I put my plate on the bench beside him.
Yes.
Just put next to mine.
Well, he did. He on the bench. When I said on the bench, he.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take off the tie, kind of wrap it very like I put it on his forehead at first, like not instantly doing it over the eyes.
Hmm.
And then
Then he's giving you a look like,
just trust me. Trust me. I'm going to like discreetly kind of take out the dagger. Discreetly, just like, nonchalant. Pull it down over his eyes and prepare for if there's a finch.
this is a very. What are you doing?
I don't say anything. I'm waiting.
Can I say you blindfolded someone and then took out a dagger while they're blindfolded? Just
Listen, it sounds weird, but when have I ever been a man who makes sense?
Y'all got, like, you skipped a lot of steps in relationship building.
Listen. Shh.
50 Shades of Ow.
Is there
50 Shades of Greyhound.
reason behind this? He kind of tilts his head to the side, kind of.
Okay, when I notice that nothing's happening, I'm just gonna stick the dagger back, kind of lift up the tie, and just put it right back around myself.
I half expected you to kiss me for some reason.
I just pick up my plate and I just sit next to him. Don't say anything.
Seen that
I-
before in a story.
What?
Anyways,
What kind of a story?
well, they put a blindfold over them and then kissed them. I thought for a minute you were trying to be funny. I don't know. Was there a point to that?
I thought it was something odd to do with the finches.
Are you just drinking a whole thing of lemonade? Anyways. Yeah, I thought
Hell
so.
yeah. Wait, is that
Is that the
We-
raz?
I
Oh
was
my
about to
God.
say, I think it's that brand. I
Yeah.
recognize that top.
And
Yeah.
so I only drink their raspberry lemonade, and also, listen, I don't have to share this with anybody. This is just for me. Why dirty up a cup? It's just mine. It goes in my mini fridge. It's just for me.
Why would the birds require blindfolding?
It happened earlier with other people in the friend group. I was wondering if somehow it had transferred to you. Apparently, you're just seeing the finches.
Finch
You are-
STD.
So strange. In a cute way.
Instant, just cheeks go red. I'm going to steal a piece of his bacon specifically. I have plenty on my plate. I'm just taking one of his pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just shaking my head. Just I'm trying to have dinner with you as an apology.
And you're eating from my plate as an apology?
That is for
Takes one of them from your plate.
that is for
and eats it.
that is repayment for making me lose my words.
I see.
That's cool.
Well, pauses. That's cool. Well, next time you want to blindfold me, I'm not going to finish that.
No, finish that, please.
Takes 6 pieces of bacon and just shoves them all into his mouth at once.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
There's now 12. Like, he just grabs more bacon, puts more of it into his mouth.
For every piece of bacon he takes off of my plate, I'm taking it right off of his and putting it back onto mine.
Well, this has been fun. I'm going to go for a walk.
Cosmo, could you teach me about bird watching sometime?
Did you want to go for a walk with me?
Instant tail wag walk. Yes, okay. That's cool.
Keep using my line.
Keep stealing my bacon.
Can I blindfold you next time?
I don't think I've seen any.
Anyways, he starts walking off.
I'm just gonna follow.
Y'all are
We're going
wild.
for a walk. Listen. I don't have any romantic experience. I am just here.
And apparently queer.
Yes, I'm
Get
here
used to it.
and I need a beer.
I like this game is so gay. Anyways,
Did we ever even try to make it heterosexual in
No.
nature?
Izzy,
No,
look at the
never.
cast. Look at your cast.
Look at the name of our stream.
We are Thembos and
why am I
Dragons.
all getting stared at? Like everyone's eyes are
We are-
at me.
We are Thembos and what? Dragon. Dragon Goose.
Yeah, Dragon Goose.
Dragon
Who-
Goose.
Yeah, one dragon goose.
So back to the Dragon Goose gang, because I don't know how that walk's gonna go.
Listen, that walk is just.
An aggressive makeout in the woods.
Oh, I think I know how that walk's gonna go.
So dead.
Oh, right, wait, there's a killer on the loose. Fuck.
So you're all back at the table. You're still, having your discussion about what was going on with Alex and them.
Does this count as a short rest?
Sure. All of you can have a short rest because you're eating
Ooh.
and having very strange makeout sessions.
Rolling a hit die.
If that's what you want.
Everyone healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
That's much better. Okay.
So, what is Team Table doing?
That's a good question.
Anyone want to answer it?
So there's like nobody important in the cafeteria, right?
Not really. There's, it depends on your variety of what you think certain students are, like your friends or.
So do we think that we should tell someone about the train, or look at the train or something?
Right, the train thing. I think we should tell someone about a lot of things.
Dorian, you're here too.
I was looking at my spell slots. Right, we probably should tell
But I mean,
someone, but who?
But here's who? And also, if we tell someone that we saw Alex doing it, but what if it wasn't Alex? What if it really was one of those like creepy mirror thingies that were doing it? What happens then?
I don't. No, we should tell someone to investigate the train. Oh, we don't have to say exactly who it was. Just that we have.
I mean, we can just be honest. Hey, there's shapeshifters in the school. Things are doing weird things.
To be fair, we did tell a professor about the shapeshifters, so it's not as if we couldn't
I mean, would we be able to find one of your siblings?
I don't know if they're real.
Well, I mean, the whole school saw your sister and your brother.
Yeah, how many
Weird.
siblings do you have anyway?
Oh, there's a number of us. Maybe 4 siblings.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, well, I have 3 older siblings and 1 younger. There are a lot of us, yes. It's... Our house is not quiet.
I mean, would we be able to find one of them and talk to them? If they are real, maybe we can, like, I don't know, quiz them on something or punch them or something.
Every time we go looking for one of them, we just kind of hit a dead end.
That's true. And we could go try and look at the train ourselves, figure out something's wrong.
We could try that.
Not that I have any experience with trains or anything like that. But it'd be worth looking at.
Looks at Shay and sus.
I don't actually have any experience with trains or anything.
Right. Well...
Should we just talk to Rojas again? So far, she's been the only competent person we've talked to who actually had information for us.
Trust her more than other teachers, so...
Yeah. If we can find her.
I hope... If she's not in the library, because it's impossible to really know where she is, we might have to speak with someone
I could just
else.
rip a page out of a book in a library, and maybe that will
Please
summon
don't!
her
Right.
immediately.
Please don't. Just kill
You know, I hear there's a door in the library that we can go check out.
I haven't
Please
prepped knock, so I haven't... I gotta prepare to knock on the door and have it explode at me.
Please don't open any of the books and get us in trouble that way, because I'm pretty sure she would actually just kill us.
There are
Alright.
rumors that she eats students, but there's no validity behind them.
But we could definitely see if we can find her again, because, I mean, she knows at least sort of what's going on.
Yeah,
Alright,
she wouldn't have time to eat me, you know? I just suspect that.
Fair.
Time for this right now.
Maybe next time.
She'd not be hungry. She just ate like a bowl of cereal or something. Doesn't want to
There's
ruin
the dot
dinner.
still on Sid's hand. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
Yeah.
washed my hands, so I had to redo the dot in the watch.
I love you, Sid.
It's
nice.
important. This is how you know I'm the real Sid.
I'm not the real Liz.
This is
I
Sid,
would-
real Sid.
Would like to fill my pockets with some food.
I'm gonna eat something because Dorian's like,
All
I guess
right.
I'm just actually hungry. I'm gonna eat like half a sandwich, something in the
Okay.
stomach.
What are you doing? Like, what is your goal after grabbing food?
Do we want to go find Real Hotness, or do we want to go to the train?
Do you want to do both? Tell Real Hotness that we're going to the train.
Yeah, I'd say look for her first, because we may not find her anyway, and then
Mm-hmm.
head to the train.
There we are. Real Hotness.
So, someone roll, whoever wants to out of the group, a D100.
Who wants to do it?
I don't even think I have
Real
one.
hotness shows up outside. In the
I
middle
have
of
a
our walk.
D100. I can do it. Here we go. Alright, tower. 97.
97.
Yeah. I'm assuming no, but yes. Instead.
Okay, so you head to the library, the three of you. You all did see Apollo leave.
Oh right, we gotta go get Apollo. Well,
Um,
they're busy.
You poke your head out, I guess. Are you gonna go and check to see if they're busy?
I'm gonna go check to make sure they're not dead. And if I see them
Alright.
making out with Cosmo, I'm just gonna go, alright, you have fun.
You see them at this point. I'll say, it's roughly around when they're getting up and they're kind of walking towards some trees, and Cosmo appears to be pointing towards birds. And also explaining things.
My tail is definitely wagging way too much.
Is that what kids call it these days? Pointing out birds and explaining things?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I mean, I'm gonna look at that and just go, I can't interrupt that.
Okay.
And just step away.
Okay.
They're not dead. They're, Cosmo and Apollo are walking and bird watching?
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, sounds like thing Canine Chimera would do.
I don't. Their tails were wagging enthusiastically, so I'm going
Of course,
to.
they're on a walk.
Right, so they're having fun.
Right.
I didn't want to interrupt. So
Oh,
I didn't...
and Cosmo had picked up a stick, a very large stick, and was just carrying it with him. He was using it to point.
Stick on the ground.
There, now I'm gonna use
Listen,
the
yeah.
that I found.
Listen, what if he's holding one end and I'm holding the other, and it's kind of how we keep each other in tow?
You know what? 100%.
They're doing this
Yes.
very obviously romantic gay thing where they're both holding on to a
Romantic gay thing.
they're both holding on to a stick, and like instead of holding hands, I can't interrupt them. That would hurt.
Wow, can't wait to tease him about that one later.
Yeah, no, we definitely shouldn't bother. Okay, yeah.
Right, Shay, you do know that you can hold the middle of the stick, by the way. Listen. I'm just gonna lean over to Shay and whisper. Right, dogs do love squirrels.
What is going on?
Apparently, Dorian's trying to usher in.
I guess I'm a matchmaker now. Also, I'm fully understanding why every time there's a horror movie, they're like, you have to worry about the monster. I'm like, yeah, but the romance is real cute, though. I kind of want to deal with that a little bit, and then the monster will happen later.
To the library.
How long have we been back? Like,
I cannot tell.
Shay will blush and walk to the library.
Were you suggesting,
21
like, I don't
minutes.
understand.
Oh,
I don't...
definitely suggesting polyamory.
Polly.
There are 2 dogs and a squirrel.
They're gonna be poly pals.
All right, then.
Listen,
Listen,
there are multiple ways to hold a stick.
there is
Wow.
such a cute poly trio on TikTok. I have to send
love
you
them.
videos.
Please.
All right, we continue to the library.
To the library.
Rojas is there.
Yeah! Booyah. Thanks, D100.
Yeah. So she's there.
Some
She
Rojas.
is currently going through books, and you can actually see her casting mending spells every once in a while, kind of like repairing what looks to be damage, or even just she's going over older books and restoring them, keeping them clean and nice. She is there.
Ma'am.
Hey.
Professor Rojas.
She's
The
over
hay
here.
also very loud. She looks up.
I'm just staring at
I don't have time for this.
Ruben.
Ugh.
It's very important.
Not you. I have time for all of you.
Okay. Well. So.
Did you want to tell me the story?
Yes. Is that okay?
Okay, give me 3 seconds, and she's gonna just pull up a chair, have a piece of paper ready, and starts ready to write down information.
Sarji said that my sister could possibly be alive because she died like 7 years ago, and it's kind of my fault, but that's a whole other story that I can tell you some other time if you'd like. We went down, like, looking for him. I've opened a bunch of doors, might have interrupted a few people, but then we went down to the basement. I know we're not supposed to be there, but I really want to see her because it means I could probably be down there. So we went down to the basement. It was, like, super empty. We heard voices. There weren't voices there. Then we opened the door, and she's like, blackness! And then I tried to walk through it, and I fell and kind of hurt myself just a little bit.
And then we closed the door, and then there was knocking, so I knocked back, 'cause that's a polite thing to do. And then it started talking like me. And then a knife came through the door, and then we turned, and there's like this mirroring figure that kept doing everything that Dory was doing. So we finally got out, and then the door was gone to the stairs, and we like went through a fake wall, and then we all fell down in there. Everyone was there, and we went to go eat, and now we're here, and also we think someone's messed with the trains because Lillian told us about that they think they saw someone messing with the train. And yeah, it's a short story. By Shay.
All right.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So, starting with, you went to the basement.
Yeah, but we didn't actually end up in the basement.
Right. Yeah, we were under the.
It was all over.
I did inform you that this being would likely have the ability over illusions.
Right.
Being able to appear as someone else.
It didn't attack us. Well, it sort of attacked us. But then
It seems as though you walked into its, well, lack of a better word, lair, and were able to get out.
Right. And time went all wonky. It felt like, 10 minutes? And it was actually 8 hours.
because we went down there right when I kind of ran off, and I apologize for being weird for running off, but I had to try and find my sister. But then we walked out, it was like dinner time.
Did you find anything?
No.
Not really.
Well, there's some papers down there. I mean, there's this like looping voice of it sounded like one of Dorian's siblings, and two other people, and it just kind of like looped and looped and looped and looped and looped and looped. And they say that my mind is magical, but it can't be magical because I have no magic.
You do have a faint conjuration.
I don't know why. Also, this tabaxi keeps following me around.
I'm sorry? Detect magic?
I detect magic on it. There's just a tabaxi trying to return a book and is just putting their face in shades. Right, I cast detect magic because I wanted to make sure we weren't going into a trap, and the entire location was illusion except for a few things. Ruben, I know Shay's hand was conjuration magic somehow, but that creature.
It is.
whatever it was,
Still is, yes.
Alright. Also, that creature, it didn't show up as any kind of magic, at least not that I was detecting. We were down there, we don't really know what we saw. There was a cafeteria, some homework from students, that none of them who go here. Basic math, children's math, and my sister's name, as if she was the one grading it, Yadira. And I heard her voice, but it was an illusion.
And it said Yadira on it.
Mm-hmm.
Who read that?
Oh, I read that.
Interesting.
I don't know how it would have her name on it. She's not a teacher of any kind. She's just she's a student. She's in the custodian program.
She reaches out her arm, and the tear and she pulls out the jar that you had given her, and it's entirely empty.
Oh, that's. Can I reach for the jar
Good
in my bag
to know.
of icy shards? Is that still there?
It's empty.
Oh, this was full when I was downstairs. It was necromancy.
It appears that all of us have been under its spell. Even I.
I don't like this.
You remember us giving that to you, right?
Alright, it was
Indeed.
full.
And it was.
And this one was also full. I don't know what's... Okay.
Perhaps it was just showing us what we wanted to see. Are you sure you even defeated the creature? Because realistically, I don't think you could have. And considering you found its lair underground and another being, I assumed that was it. Perhaps you saw what you wanted to, and that was defeating it.
I mean,
I don't think we're very sure of anything right now,
No,
to be fully
I
honest.
don't know what's real and what's not.
I apologize, and I'm gonna poke Rojas to make sure she's real.
She's real. She's there.
okay. I apologize, ma'am. I just want to make sure you're actually here.
I don't know what's real anymore. It's fake.
There have been a lot of strange things happening lately. There was a time loop of some sort at one point. Well, perhaps it hasn't happened yet. Either way,
Ma'am?
strange things have been happening here.
Yes. Do you know if anything's wrong with the train? We'd heard that there was something, and I am concerned.
I haven't seen the train recently. I can't leave this place.
That
Who do you trust that we could tell this information to?
Well, if your friend, well, not friend, your enemy is an illusionist, no one.
Cool.
right? Yay! All right.
I wouldn't even trust each other.
Stares at Dot on my hand.
You said that there was someone who spoke like you, and I think you mentioned conjuration magic? I don't think you can trust anyone.
Well, we're not really going to get anywhere if we start, not even trusting each other.
Can't even trust me, Finches. No.
New combat.
What the finch?
Here, everyone dies.
So dialing it back, you think it's this creature's lair? Because you don't think it's, specifically targeting us. We just happen to accidentally
I suspect
stumble
you're
into
getting
its
too close
lair.
to it. Did you do anything that made you... Well, the Finches. You did find the Finches. You did solve how to get rid of them. Perhaps that's what insulted this creature.
Apologies that when you curse people, they want to not be cursed.
I mean, I'm not against removing the curse.
No, not you. The weird Finch vampire illusion. That's the thing.
I was certain I had killed all the other vampires.
What?
What?
Well, I guess you missed some.
That much seems to be true.
Are you sure that you killed all the other vampires and not like there were children?
Well, it was
that could've
weird when
popped
you
up?
brought me this ooze earlier of necromancy, and...
Swear to God.
Can people, make more vampires?
They can be born. They're no different than, well, perhaps depending on the era. I assume there has to be chimera who are vampires.
Right.
They probably wouldn't be the same as me, but...
But if, say, someone had a vampire chimera child, that would just be more vampires.
different, but sure.
Cool.
And if they could get really good at magic, and I mean, if you were under an illusion, then they could have tricked you as well into the kind of vampire they are.
Do you have a suggestion on what we can do to combat this?
Outside of just lying and letting it happen.
Outside of us dying?
No,
Well,
don't go
if
using
you
words
walked
like
into
that.
its lair and it didn't kill you, I assume that means it doesn't want you dead.
Oh, that's
I don't know if-
reassuring.
I don't know if that's any better.
I think that's a little bit worse somehow.
It sounds like it was giving you a warning.
Right, and we did take that warning to heart and immediately leave, to be fair.
Yes,
It
we
was
did.
very scary and we left. But
Did not like it.
it was copying us for some reason. When we fought it last time, it wasn't copying our movements, it just copied
You
our forms.
can't trust anything you see, really. If I were you, I'd try to keep detect magic up as much as possible.
I'm gonna have to fucking learn True Sight.
I can't teach you that right now.
I can't learn that.
You're not quite at the level for.
I can't cast 9th level spells.
Pause. Looks at the group.
Should we be worried that we just let Apollo walk off with someone?
Your friend isn't. I thought they were waiting outside.
No, they were,
You must always stick together at this point. It sounds like you're going to have to be rooming.
Oh, wait. 5 seconds ago, we can't trust each other. Now we have to stick together.
Well, I meant, why are you so combative all the time? I meant don't trust anyone. Doesn't mean not yourselves, but you now let them out of your sight, so now you can't prove that they're them.
But they do have a dog on their hand.
Shh. Don't go
Well,
saying
no,
that.
I haven't said that. I'm just thinking that out loud.
Mm.
I'm thinking that to me, player.
Okay.
So before we go make sure that our friend isn't dead, should we go check out that train, or...
Right, we should go check on Apollo and then the train. I don't know what's
Yeah.
wrong with it. I'm afraid it's going to something.
Do you have any books on, like, trains?
There are many engineering and other types of books, yes. There's books on the original oil lock.
Can we get all of those?
But really, you should probably be asking your friend about that.
Which friend specifically?
That one points at Shay.
Nope. They have nothing to do with it.
Looks
It
at
was
Shay.
it was a terrorist attack.
Stares at Shay motherfuckerly.
Shay is uncomfortable.
Right. I think we should go check on Apollo and also come back and get some books about trains and then check the train.
Also, I failed history, so
You failed history?
I'm not doing very well in it.
We can be study partners.
Oh, you're really nice. I really, really appreciate it, Ruben.
And Dorian, you know that 100.
Ruben has straight A's.
Ruben has the best grades in the 100% on everything.
Is it because he's acing every test, or is it because every teacher goes, I don't have time to grade this, just A?
100%.
know.
You don't know.
God damn it, now I'm concerned about it. What's real? I don't know.
But like they have never dropped a point. They score the best in all of their classes that they attend, and apparently even when they don't attend classes, they still attend classes because you've seen them walking around, and yet they still were noted for that class.
Confusing. I'm gonna absolutely recommend that Ruben become the next head of the student council, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Thank you, Professor Rojas. Please don't be
That's
fake.
Rohatnit. No, I'm kidding.
Please don't be fake.
I do hope you're real.
I hope you're real as well.
Okay.
Is that everything we need to talk to her about before we go make sure that our friend isn't dead?
I think so. We gotta come back and get some train books, but yeah.
Because I know nothing about trains.
You know something.
I know nothing.
You know some things.
Let's go make sure our friend isn't dead.
Hey Apollo, are you getting kidnapped by a Finch xenomorph monster?
So, as you turn around because you think for a moment you want to go and talk to her again, and then you see that she's not there anymore. And you.
That's so hot.
So that's what that feels like.
That's raw hotness.
You head out to the main.
Back the way that
Yeah.
back outside, yeah, we're
So you and Cosmo are sharing a stick. He's just showing you around to the different birds. Those are more finches. They're pretty cool. Those are swallows. That's cool.
Why are
It's
there
just-
so many finches?
the strange thing is, usually these color of finches aren't in this area. Um, they're more associated with like Strom. They're not usually this far out, which is pretty cool.
Far out, man.
I need to move me. Can I take that note, please, Cat?
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, I was writing.
And
Do you think that if there are other types of finches that might encroach on... Never mind. That's cool.
that's cool. Are you enjoying your walk?
Are you?
Yeah, it's cool.
Good God.
And he kind of like holds the stick a bit tighter, and then you hear people approaching from behind, and it's the group.
So, what was the black... never mind.
Y'all see them, and I'm assuming approach.
Yep.
Yep.
Can we, Apollo, can we see your hand real quick?
Yes.
Is the dot
Show
still
hand.
there?
Is there a dot? No,
I'm
don't
not
you
making
dare.
die.
Don't you
roll.
dare, Izzy.
Don't roll
Yes, it's
dice.
there.
Don't roll. Don't do shit. Yes. The answer
100%
is-
there.
I... Listen,
Insight check.
I may or may
Can
not
I
have
insight
attempted
the
to...
DM?
Can I insight the DM?
I may or may not
You are
have
certainly
attempted
inciting the situation.
to DM Izzy and say, should I be prepared to be creepily a Paul no?
Oh no! You're on it tonight, man.
Apollo, we don't mean to pull you away from walking. Can we talk to you real quick?
I kind of glance down to the stick. I glance over to Cosmo.
That's cool.
I'm very, very sorry to interrupt the walk, Cosmo. I promise we can make it up to you later. We just talked to him real fast about an assignment.
All right. Actually, can I see your hand quickly, Cosmo?
Sure.
I'm just gonna
Any-
draw a little circle on it. Right. Okay.
Shouldn't you make sure he's actually Cosmo?
If it's not Cosmo, then we'll know this is fake.
Okay.
I only have a few spells, so I don't want to cast anything.
Thank you.
Right.
It just means that you're part of the group.
And then I hold up my hand with the dot on it. Right.
I show my own hand with the dot.
This is a cult.
Is that cool?
Um,
Is that cool to you?
It's cool.
All right. There you go.
He takes a couple steps back, but he still has the tree, so he's like looking at the branch, and he's, do I take it or?
I let go of it. Yeah. If I come back, then I will take up the stick again, and we can continue bird watching.
If I'm gonna die
Okay.
soon.
That's cool.
I'm
And
very
he
sorry.
starts walking off in a direction, not like out of sight, but like bird watching still. The stick dragging behind him, almost sadly.
I was gonna say that's so sad.
I can't.
I
handle
kind of
that.
have my tail tucked low now, with like the ears kind of drooping, and I'm just like, so what were we going to talk about?
I'm really sorry to interrupt your walk. We saw Professor Rohatness, and they said that we should be careful because if the creature is loose, because the creature made us think that we beat it. We didn't actually beat it. So when we gave the jar to Rohatness, they opened the thing again, and then it was gone. There was no jar, and there was empty. And then we looked at the one that we have, and that one's empty too.
I pull
So we have to be
mine
really
out.
careful. Because we were probably at its lair, and that's what we found. But we didn't. They like warned us to stay away, and that's why they didn't kill us. But we were probably could have died. Once again, really sorry about that, guys.
Right, no,
So we just
no
have to be really careful because everything could be fake,
Right. It's
including you.
unclear
I'm
what's
gonna like
real.
push your shoulder, make sure you're real. Sorry,
Hold on.
I don't like you.
I don't trust that.
You're
I-
the evil sibling.
We don't have 10 minutes.
So we just got really worried about you because then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, we left Apollo with the possible fake.
All right.
So we wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Did I use this? Fuck, I already used this ability.
I am very much fine.
Okay.
All of you make a perception check.
God damn you.
The worst.
How do
That's
I
an
roll
18.
a 6? 10.
Oh, wow.
18.
Hey, 18 buddies.
Are you both? How do you keep rolling so high on with no modifier?
I have no fucking clue.
Lucky dice.
I rolled the 3 because I rolled a natural
It's
1.
my galaxy dice. They're
Oh.
beautiful.
Spicy.
Mm.
I'm so weak. I'm just limp. Oh wait, we had a short rest. I could have changed my spells. Fuck.
You notice Ignis taking a walk. He's nearby.
Bitch.
He actually walks over towards Cosmo and is talking to him. You can't hear anything from here, but
For a second, I was like, who the fuck is Ignis? And I remembered.
His name is Bitch.
Which Rowena told us Ignis worked for her?
the
The
one
fake
that
one.
you assumed to be an illusion.
Fake Rowena told us that.
Cool.
Why is it that we assume? Is he?
I'm just
'Cause
saying.
That's just what DMs do.
The DM told me it was an illusion and says, but maybe though, and I can't handle this.
I didn't say any. I just said you assume it's an illusion. So
You said they melted.
I didn't say they melt.
Oh no, they just
No.
disappeared.
Yeah, they just disappear.
You didn't see them.
The guards melted.
The guards melted because they were an illusion.
Fuck. I can't.
Are we okay with what's going on over there?
No.
Not really.
Mm-mm. No.
Should we?
Can I try to sneak over and listen in?
All of you see Ignis while you're all looking over at them. Hand Cosmo something, and then start walking away.
I hate this. Izzy, I want you to know that I hate this.
Well,
Like,
should we
no
go
time.
ask what that was?
Should I attempt to be subtle about it?
Yeah, you do that. I want to watch. I mean, sure.
I'll pat your shoulder.
I think you can do it.
I'm just gonna wander right back over to Cosmo.
You pick up the other side of the stick.
As soon as I get there, as soon as I'm
Yeah.
within range, I'm just like,
His tail starts wagging again, and he looks over at you.
Gaze.
Hello?
Hi. It's cool that you're back, and you're not dead. It's pretty cool.
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 He looks over his shoulder. You want some of the stick?
Red face.
Your friend is a squirrel. It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Anyways,
Bird watching?
yeah, bird watching.
Shay, come with.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, there's a cat. A different tabaxi walks by.
We're getting information. What happened?
This is him being subtle. Being subtle means he doesn't get jack shit done.
So, Shay, you walk up, and he's like, "You gotta take part of the stick too. That's just how we do things."
Okay. I will grab. Oh god, cat, calm down, psycho. I will grab the middle of the stick.
All right. It just starts walking and pointing out different birds. You are watching the subtlety happen.
Did
Um,
did you did do you know who came up and talked to you? I've never seen them before.
That's my Uncle Ignis.
Oh, what does he do?
He's a reporter.
Oh, didn't he? Ignis. I feel like I read an article of his.
Yeah, he writes mean articles.
Oh. Maybe I haven't read an article of his. I don't really like the mean articles very much.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't like them either.
Was he giving you like something from your parents or a present or something?
He didn't give me anything.
Insight check. Can you not put your ass in my face when I'm trying to be subtle AF? Sir.
Make your insight check.
Oh my god, cats.
And also, Apollo, you can as well. Because you're there.
19.
What's the total? Or is that just 19?
19.
Okay.
I have no.
Nope.
Once again, this
Nope.
might be surprising. I have no insight either.
So, fun fact: all my good rolls just canceled out.
Okay.
That one.
Oh.
Total of
To
2.
both of you, he seems to think he's being honest.
Okay. Sir, where did you take my pen? Okay. I found Parmesan, but no pen. It's really best if you don't ask questions.
Maybe I just maybe a bird just flew by and I thought,
Okay, don't question me drinking straight from the bottle, okay?
This is wild.
Listen.
I'm sorry. I must have seen thought no, okay. How
So-
long is your uncle here for?
I think until tomorrow. He's leaving on the train.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. I didn't get to come here on the train. I would have liked to.
yeah. I don't really like trains that much.
But
at
they're-
all.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like a weird family thing.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, that's cool.
Uh,
Word? Apollo, go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Apollo just disappeared. Apollo, let go of the stick. It is now gone.
Apologies. I was
Apologies.
requested for something.
Apologies.
Apologies.
Apologies. I was requested for something.
No worries.
Okay.
I'm imagining Apollo just spaced out.
Oh yeah, like the birds are actually starting to look pretty cool.
I imagine we were staring at both of their tails, just like squirrel, dog, squirrel, dog, squirrel,
Dog, squirrel, dog,
You look
squirrel.
at my ass. Eyes up here, buddy. Okay. How far has the group been like walking with us? Or are we like pretty far away from them?
I don't know. Is the group walking with?
I know. I was gonna ask Ruben.
Ruben
like,
definitely wants to overhear
yeah, I was like,
Apollo's attempt to be subtle, so
oh,
yeah,
I
Okay,
wonder.
yeah, you're there.
at a little bit of a distance, but you know, close enough to hear.
So I'm writing
Oh.
notes.
So, did you say you all were going to go and investigate the train? Like, I don't know exactly what your plan is here.
Yeah, we're gonna go look at the train, but then we wanted to make sure that Apollo was okay because we were like left Apollo alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, we still. I mean, I think we still want to go check out the train.
Yeah. We wanted books about trains, so we
Okay.
know what we're looking for.
Oh, you didn't grab the books about trains?
We
You
asked
were
her
in the
a hot.
library.
We asked her about them. And we
Yeah,
could
she said
have
there
them.
are books about trains.
We asked if
You
we
didn't-
could have them, and then she just disappeared. And I was like, I guess, sure.
The answer is no.
I guess that's a no then.
Well, I guess you can also understand it as like, okay, I'm gonna go and get those, but
Unclear. No response
kind
was
of
given.
unclear.
We asked if we could have the books, and she disappeared.
My understanding of the plan was we would rush to go check on Apollo, go back, get the books, go to the train.
okay.
Like, while
Is
she
that
was
your goal?
gathering up the books, we
Yes.
would go get Apollo and then go back.
I very much enjoyed the walk, but we should probably be getting back inside to return. I saw your plate sitting on the bench.
Oh yeah, you did leave your plates just on the bench. Oh, right. We shouldn't have left them there. Those are school property, and they have to be.
We can return them.
I don't
We can
want you
return them
guys
and we
to
can
get in
wash.
trouble. So we should probably return those, and then Apollo,
There's literally birds just grabbing the food and flying off.
could you help me with a history assignment at the library, please?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I thought you said Cosmo for a second. I'm like, why do you want me to?
Apollo.
No, Cosmo, join us.
Join us, Cosmo.
So, is our walk
Oh.
done then?
I mean, I don't want you guys to get in trouble for the plates.
We can walk again sometime.
Yeah, it was well, you guys, yeah.
That's
Do you
cool.
want to
Uh,
bring the stick to our?
No, I got in trouble the last time I brought a stick inside.
Did they spray with a spray bottle? Like,
Do you
Yes.
do you have a spot?
Yeah, sure. It's this way if you want to see it.
oh.
Okay, nerds.
I should
It's time
help
to
with
end your
the-
little date.
history.
History. Yeah,
What?
sure. History study group. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Also, Cosmo, a wand is technically a stick. You could say it's a wand or a staff.
Oh, that's true. You're right. I don't really. Maybe. Okay. Is that breaking the rules?
I've already started. It's moonwalking away.
Moonwalking away?
No, I was just backing up. I was like, I was just dropping that tidbit and then leaving. So that we can
Dorian
go to
is
house.
the rules.
He
I hand him-
takes the
right,
stick
I
and,
hand-
and takes it over to a tree and leans it up against it very carefully.
I'll hand
Do not
Cosmo a
go
rule
anywhere.
book.
Am I
Um,
coming with you, or
Would you possibly be able to return the plates for
I
us?
will owe you for the plates.
and wash them as well?
We can do your dishes tomorrow if you want.
He puts
I
both of his
will owe
hands
you-
into his pocket and then pulls his hands out with sand.
I will owe you for the plates
Then
and for
starts-
the room.
Pulling how did I get sand in? Right. That's right. You
Kind of cool.
put that in there. That's a good joke.
Ha 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 ha.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ruben's gonna help us study
Yep.
because they're really smart.
To be fair,
So-
Ruben is really smart.
I'll go clean the plates. Do I keep this mark on my hand?
Yeah. You should, yeah, because it means you're part of the group.
If it comes off, do I
Wear
put it
gloves.
back on?
Wear rubber
No,
gloves.
if it comes off, just let us know.
Okay,
Thank you, Cosmo.
that's cool.
Oh.
Oh, god damn it.
Thank you.
Oh!
Hold up. I also need to make mine.
Yeah, Scroll just started this.
Guys.
Oh.
You're my second nat one.
You spend
And my
2 minutes howling
I-
now. You're just outside. Everyone's waste.
And
I
my
just
wisdom
started walking.
saving throw modifier
-1.
-1, so I rolled a 0 effectively.
Yeah, you and Cosmo actually spend the next minute and a half or so just howling because of Shay.
Sorry.
They're trying to stop, but no.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was trying to be okay. I won't do that again.
To the
Wow.
library.
I'm just halfway walking, just like I'm almost there.
What even is this campaign?
It's us being amazing.
Fun times with friends. That's the campaign.
You head back to the library. You notice there's a new stack of books on one of the nearby tables that wasn't there before. And they're all pointed towards the door, and there are different books on like engineering, trains, other information.
My strength should be higher if I read so many books.
Is
It
there
really
there
should.
one about the oil arc?
There are books about the oil arc and the incident, but the incident all describes it as like someone blew up the brakes, purposely crashed a train.
I know the story.
Gonna goes.
Ooh, I just found 2 pins on my feet.
Oh.
I lost my other one earlier today. Cool. So then to the train.
I guess I'm gonna scoop those books up. I really should have more strength. This is a nerd boy who carries his books around, and he doesn't have a pack of holding.
To the train.
So, you're either, are you
train.
spending the night reading? Are you going there? Because the train is supposed to leave in the morning. What are you doing?
I have to go
Going
at
to the
night.
train, and we'll just reference the books while we look at the train.
How heavy are
Okay.
these books?
I can
How
carry
heavy?
books, weaklings.
It's a bunch of books.
Is it more than Mage Hand can carry?
Yes.
They're
Shay
more...
carries the books. Shay
No, not all
carries
of
the
them.
books.
I mean one book. Like, is any book more? Does any like I can Mage
No,
Hand it
I
and
think
walk
a
and
couple
read.
books could be held by.
Mainly because I want to hold them and then Mage Hand so I can read it while we're walking.
Okay. And then you're heading out to where the train is.
Yes.
It's about a half-hour walk, which
Also-
I assume you're all willing to do.
All of
Yes.
these books are more than 10 pounds together. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm
Together.
going to eat a cookie that I stashed in my pocket.
This is like a baby's worth of books.
You get to the train yard. It is heavily covered in security. You're seeing probably about a dozen soldiers all about before you even get there. There are people on patrol. I'm assuming you're hiding.
All right.
Yeah, there's gonna be soldiers everywhere.
Forgot
Yes,
about that
so-
part.
hmm
We stealth rolling.
Why can't I roll above 10?
I'm so good at this.
15.
We're fucked.
No.
Mackie, were those dice you made?
No. These
That's
are...
what's betraying you. It's because you
know.
didn't make them.
Most of my dice making stuff is packed up right now.
That's fair.
I rolled an 11.
That's better than I got.
Oh, we're fucked.
14.
Oh, we done fucked.
4.
We done fucked.
Oh,
How much in trouble do we get by the guards?
I mean, I don't think we're like walking all the way in yet. We'd see them before we get too close.
yeah.
We're just trying to
Well,
stealth.
with those stealth rolls, they see you before you get too close.
I'm fucking
I'd say you're
fumbling
about-
with the books, trying to stealth and hold 10 pounds worth of books.
I'd
Well, you're
say
also
about like
leading.
5 minutes away from the train, you're actually stopped by about 6 guards who are hiding in the bush, who step out and no, not this way. Class is back there. If you're leaving here in the morning, I would arrive in the morning.
We were sent
I
here
mean-
by Professor Rojas to inspect the train. That's why we have all the books from the library about trains.
Oh, snap.
Right, yes. These are heavy.
Roll a deception check, I guess.
Oh dear.
Listen, this is true. These books are heavy. That's not a lie. So
That's
maybe...
a natural 20,
Oh!
which means you have to roll.
I mean,
Question, DM. Do the headphones glow green and the guards go, I don't have time to deal with this?
It's
do.
25 if I have my mod.
They glow green, and then all of their eyes gloss over, and they all kind of step aside, and they're like, "Oh, of course, Rojas. None of us want to get in trouble with her."
Smart move. Okay, let's go.
If you don't mind, we're going to watch, though. I didn't realize that Aldrich had a engineering program.
Yeah, you can watch. That's fine.
Yes, engineering. It's very fun.
God, what did I create?
I'm just gonna whisper to Ruben, you really should, look into student council. You've got a very good command of rooms and situations.
Oh, God. Yeah,
You
I guess you're
created
gonna go and
this.
check out the train.
Woo!
Yeah.
Did the
I'll
DM
just
want
reply.
us?
Oh,
No.
D&D, everyone. Yeah, okay, so you go and check out the train. What are you looking for?
I mean, any suspicious packages?
Other than the 4 people randomly checking it out at the middle of the night?
If you see something, say something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Any
look for like a
suitcases
diagram.
left behind?
Well, there are plenty of, like, suitcases in here. It seems as though it's being packed ahead of time for the morning. You see dozens inside here. You expect probably, based on at least how people reacted, at least 10 students are heading back home.
Right.
Was there anything like Lillian told us that she saw someone doing something to the train? I'm really sleepy right now. Did she give us any specifics?
She saw Alex go under the train.
Yeah, she said do something to the brakes.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
That
go
was,
under the.
yeah.
So I guess we'll find the diagram of the brakes in the book, and we'll look at the brakes.
I'm gonna hand my books to Shay real quick, so that I can.
I
Pull
got
out
'em.
Also, because I'm gonna. Shit.
I shove one in my cheeks.
Do I think?
You're gonna shit?
Yeah, no, I think I have the feature back so I can cast detect magic quickly. What is it? It's a long rest, not a short rest. Never mind.
Take your 10 minutes. These guards aren't doing anything.
Yeah, but it
They
takes so
believe
long.
that you're under Rojas, so...
Well, while you're doing that, I'll look at it first, but just like the diagram.
I will
Yeah, you
hold
will.
the diagram up for you
Mhm.
if that will give you advantage or anything.
I just figured ritual
just
casting.
kinda-
Sure.
I'm just kind of looking around the area, just kind of scouting, seeing if there's any
Is this an investigation roll?
benches.
It is.
Okay, and with advantage because they
Yes.
assisted me so very well.
Are there any finches?
God, I can't roll. 17.
Okay, and you're looking for finches?
Yes.
Did you roll for it?
May I?
Perception, do you have night dark vision?
Do I? Hold up. I don't think I do. Fuck.
Do you come here?
Nope.
Have dark vision?
Honestly, you should. So yeah, we'll say that you do.
Oh, okay.
You should have that. Homebrew-wise, you should actually have that.
Okay.
I'm getting sleepy.
I see everything.
Is it that 20?
And that 20.
Bro,
my
he's not 20s. I almost said
Literally
Um,
getting the highest rolls on things that I have a 0 in. And then I got the 1 for the fucking howl. Finches.
Okay, in order of how this is going, you said 17 for checking out the investigation?
the
Yeah.
breaks. Yeah.
Okay, so everything seems in order. You don't see anything strange. You do recall that this was during the time where you think you were being under an illusion. So any information you were told could have been wrong, falsified, anything to tell you. The train seems normal, as far as you can tell, based on the diagrams. And your very little information about, like, trains. You don't know much about trains.
I'm an engineer now, actually. How'd you become
Yeah.
an engineer? Overnight.
Like, just based on what you can see and that role, you think it's alright.
I have as much knowledge about trains as I do in real life, which is, I know it goes choo-choo,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's on a rail.
As for Apollo, you are looking around for like finches and stuff like that, and you don't see any. My glasses. God, it's a total of 20, right?
Yes.
Mm. You don't see anything with the train as well because you're checking for finches. You're looking at the train. You don't notice anything strange. But you do at one point look behind over towards Shay, and you can see what looks to be 3 cloaked figures in the distance watching you. But other than that, the strange 3 cloaked figures that are not suspicious at all.
Do they seem to notice us?
One of them is looking directly at you, and as you're like moving your hand, you notice they move their hand too. The others appear to be mimicking the exact movements of Shay and Dorian.
I am going to cast message to all 3 of them, and just say, "It looks like we have company again. The same
3
forms as before."
You said all 3 of them. There are 3 cloaked figures.
No, all 3 of our party.
Okay.
Cool.
Ruben, you hear it. Shay, you hear it. Dorian, you hear it.
Cool.
You're muted.
I would like automatically like oop, freeze up.
I am going to ignore that so I can continue concentrating, and then when that's done, I will look around.
How long are you have to concentrate for?
10 minutes.
3 minutes.
Ooh, this is like 3 minutes into your concentration.
God damn you, Izzy.
They rolled a nat 20. You could have not rolled a nat 20 and not seen anything, and it would have been fine.
It's up to the dice. I see things.
I need to cast 6 level spells.
I roll, and I see things.
And I look around.
Okay.
Do I see the cloaked figures?
You don't.
Oh.
What's worse, Izzy? It's you know how that's worse, right?
Make a perception check.
Oh. No.
Yeah,
I
you
rolled a
don't.
9. So I'm just kind of look back at Apollo and just kind of like tilt my head a little bit. And like, you know, kind of like shrug.
You can roll again with advantage while their eyes are pointing at something.
Okay. I was going to look at something else since I couldn't see them. I just rolled 2 3s.
Okay, cool.
Both of my dice rolled a 3.
Cool. That's cool.
So I don't see shit, but that actually kind of makes sense. Does this train look like the oil arc?
Yeah, 100%. Same design.
I don't see shit because I am very uncomfortable and like kind of just keep looking at the train, and just like staring off as I like look at the train.
You're still holding the book, right?
I am still holding the book, but like it's quite obvious I'm not paying attention to what you're doing.
Hey, you okay?
I don't like trains
Ah,
that
okay.
much. Plus, you know, it's the attack on the train all those years ago. It's just kind of
Apollo, you see 6 of them now.
scary.
Am I done with my detect magic?
Nope.
You're 5 minutes into it.
I'm not gonna. Fuck
I
it.
don't-
I'm gonna have to lose it if.
You don't know that there's 6 of them.
But I know
Nothing's
there's 3 of
changed.
them.
Once again, message to all 3 of my buddies. There are now 6 of them. I am getting concerned.
And you notice that some of them are now mimicking soldiers. One of them is now mimicking Ruben as well.
I'm gonna draw my concentration, which makes me lose the spell slot anyways.
Well, not if you're casting detect magic from a spell slot. It's only 1 minute.
No, it's one action, but if you ritual cast, don't you lose the spell slot? if you
No,
disrupt
No.
it?
no.
Okay.
No.
Alright, then I at least still have that. I'm just gonna disrupt it and go, fucking, what now?
Can we alert these guards somehow, who are doing a wonderful job up here of keeping people away from the train?
Who were at until you showed up.
I'm just, like very, very distinctly like motioning.
None of y'all see what they're looking at.
Yeah, we don't see any of the figures.
No,
Even
you
if we
don't
look.
see any of the figures at all. Like, even if you move towards them, you don't see them. Only Apollo is seeing them
I'm
right
gonna
now.
look at Apollo and then just do this. Just, like, cover your eyes. And then open them.
I'm going to raise my hand and point to where they were then.
And then I'll walk over and remove his hand. I want to see if anything's coming out from underneath his eyes. Like the
They have
finches.
really nice eyes.
Damn it! I thought there were gonna be finches.
Heterochromia. And where I'm still pointing, do I see them still?
Uh-huh.
We don't see anything.
Don't see anything.
While this is going on, looking at this train,
Yes.
is there anything that looks? I know there's like they're loading it up. Is there anything that seems familiar from the original train, other than like the train itself? But is there like a package that was there the day of the accident?
Are you getting onto the train to look around? Like,
Will they let me on the train to look around?
they're not stopping any of you. They
I will
honestly think you're here to inspect it.
I will get on the train and see if anything looks like too familiar from that day.
Anyone doing anything about this?
I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the one that was specifically mirroring Shay and see what happens.
And I'm casting detect magic. I'm using my ability. I'll just to do it in one action.
Ruben?
I'm gonna keep an eye on actual Shay.
Okay. So, as
And-
y'all are looking at Shay, you notice whoever is looking at them, you notice that they step onto the train and seem to vanish. And Apollo, you look at the one that was mirroring Shay and it vanishes.
Does my detect magic show Shay?
It hasn't hit yet. You've still got about 30 seconds left before,
Damn you.
because isn't it 1 minute?
One action.
Oh, one action? Yeah, then yeah. It triggers
Identify as
everything.
1 minute.
Okay. What exactly? It's nothing magical triggers other than the engine, which that's normal.
Valid. Do I still see the conjuration that was like following Shay, or
No.
the magic of my spell book from the dot on her hand from my quill?
No.
Damn it! I was hoping to see either of those.
Yeah, Shay just
Gone.
disappeared.
They vanished. The moment they stepped on the
Yes.
train, they disappeared. And so did the
Where am I?
illusion.
Their copy is gone as well.
That sounds bad.
Right, that's very, very bad.
Do we follow and all go into this together?
I don't.
I'm gonna take a step towards the train and see what my mirror does.
It's doing the same thing. Like, whatever you do, it usually mirrors.
I'm gonna glance to Ruben and Dorian, and then just jump up to the train.
I guess
Jump
not.
into the train, and you're in the middle of a train, and you can see your friends. Just on the train.
Wait, are we on the train? Me and Ruben?
Like, that's you jumped on, right? Like,
Well, Apollo went by.
no,
himself.
that's what I
did.
just meant. Like, you're looking
okay.
down at them,
Oh.
you see them.
I was about to
You're
say,
on
I'm
the
like,
train.
if they see a Dorian and Ruben
No,
on
no,
the
no.
train as well,
No.
illusions,
No.
I'm gonna flip.
No. They just, you jump onto the train, and you look back, you see your friends still. You don't see Shay anywhere.
Well, this is a bigger problem.
Right, I'm gonna. I want to try going on the same time in case something happens. Was what I was going
Well,
to say.
they
Aw.
already jumped on.
No
so...
one told me that.
I know I was gonna say that Apollo jumped on. I went, well, never mind. I guess.
Do you
Right.
want to hold a stick together, Dorian?
Right. Sure.
I got
don't
a
see how that is
crowbar.
amusing.
Right.
I don't see how that is
Actually,
music.
That is actually pretty useful.
Are the two of you jumping on as well?
Hmm.
Jump
Yeah.
on as well. Yeah, you're
We're gonna
just
go
on.
together. Do we see Apollo or Shay?
No, you don't see Shay anywhere, but you see Apollo.
Oh.
Yeah, Apollo's just on the train.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So this
I am
is-
not comfortable with the energy we've created in the studio.
So you're here.
You're both also getting onto the train, though, I assume, right? Because
Mhm.
if you do,
Yeah.
you're just looking around and you don't see anyone. Nothing's changed. You're
Looking back,
while you three can't. No, well, you two can't see the mimics. Not the mimics. The what the fuck do you call them? Man?
Yeah.
Mimics.
Think of word.
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
illusion.
You can still see them mimicking the same.
Right. So we're here, but Shay's not, and I think I
They-
have.
Mimic. They are not mimics.
I think I have a good idea as to why. I know she has some history with trains.
Well, yeah. I mean, she did say that she was on the train when it was attacked by terrorists.
I don't think she said that.
She actively kept saying she
Oh,
hates
right,
trains
right.
and was never
Yeah,
on them.
she hates trains. Yeah,
Right,
she
right.
she
just
was
mentioned,
actively. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
She just mentioned it.
She just mentioned attacked by harbingers. That's
Yes.
different.
Yes.
I
No,
don't-
but I believed her when she said she just
Yeah.
failed history class.
I don't know if she was on the train or if someone she knew was, but she knows something about the original order. And now she's stepped on a replica and disappeared, so that's great. That's great. Fine. How long does it take to change? Oh, I don't have that spell. God damn it, I don't have locate person.
Looking around, you don't see them. That much is true.
And those things.
And you have
still...
detect magic up,
Yep.
so only the engine, as you would expect. But actually, you're not close enough to the engine to know. But like the engine would go off.
Yeah,
None
it's
of the
more than
walls
30
do. Some of the wiring above, which comes directly from the engine, also has magic. The basic technology magic that they have.
How long does it take to swap out spells in your spell book?
I would have to look that up. I don't know.
If it's
It's,
more than like an hour, then it's a minute, then it's not worth it, really. Or 10 minutes, I guess. If mainly because I was gonna cast, I have in my spell book locate objects.
You have to do that at a long rest. Every
Oh,
long
do
rest.
you?
can
Okay,
do that.
then never mind.
Yeah. Unless you have like a special ability as your scribe that lets you do that.
No, I can just change
I'm-
the damage type. I can't change the spell itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in danger.
And locate object, is that a ritual?
If you have ritual spells, like
No.
what object would you be attempting to locate?
Shay still has Ruben's dagger.
Okay, that's fair.
But I can't, it's not a ritual spell.
Yeah, no, it's not.
So never mind. It doesn't even matter. And I don't have the ritual caster feat, so I can't cast non-rituals as a ritual. Yeah, so I'm fucked.
So, what you doing?
Deepest of sighs.
I'm gonna start investigating the area.
Okay. Everyone, I'm assuming, wants to roll investigation.
Sure.
Okay.
Shay,
Yeah.
when you hopped onto the train,
Mm-hmm.
you could hear the movement of, wheels just over the tracks. The usual sound that a train makes when it's traveling. It's dark all around you, very similar to the way that it was dark in that illusion earlier.
Mm.
And You look across, and you can see the different seats, and you can see people sitting in them. All of them almost like images of people you've seen from somewhere before, but you can't quite pinpoint it until you really hear that sound of the tracks. And you realize that these are all people that you've seen once before, but only once. And you instinctively start moving, and as you do, you can see these lights beginning to almost come down like spotlights onto you each time you step into a new area, and then the light that was illuminating you one moment vanishes, followed by a new light each time you take steps. What you doing?
Do I see my family?
Not right now. But you're in the last cart, and your family was in the third cart, as far as you're remembering.
I would start making my way to the third cart.
Okay. And each time you continue forward, the light vanishes and then reappears, just keeping on pace with you, but without actually just being like a direct light. It's almost like switching between dark and day each time, like as though a train was going underneath a tunnel. You switch, you open up the door, you move to the next one, and then you get to the cart where your family should be, and you open up the door and you find yourself no longer in a train, but in just a vast black void. And you see a man sitting in a chair. And he appears to be asleep. He has one hand up here by his cheek, resting his arm against the arm of the chair. Appears to be softly snoring.
Okay. If I step out into the void, does it still feel like there's like ground, or do I float, or?
Well, you're in the void currently. You are still like standing on it as though it's solid ground, because once you stepped through that
all
other
disappeared.
door into the
Oh, sure.
everything vanished.
I will head towards the man. Does he look familiar at all?
No. He has slicked back gray hair. Appears to be in his 50s or 60s. Very well dressed. A black suit, red dress shirt underneath it, black tie. Kind of like, I think, one of the outfits that Lucifer wore in Lucifer, but that's not important. He has a very spooky but also attractive, but he's an older man, so maybe not as attractive to you, but he has a vibe about him that's very fancy.
Okay. When I'm close, I go, hello, sir. Not
he opens his
sir.
eyes, and you see his eyes are, the colored part is entirely red, like flame burning. And he looks at you, while the rest of it is pure black.
Cool. Never mind. I'm sorry to bother you.
You smell like her.
I'm sorry?
Smell like her light.
Who?
That horrible woman. When did you die?
I'm not dead. I was looking at a train and I stepped on it and I found myself here. I found myself on a train that I was on 7 years ago. But I didn't die.
Did you?
I don't think I died.
Well, you're here now.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Where exactly is here?
You and your friends, if are not already dead, are about to die.
Could we please not die? I mean, if I die, that's one thing, but
If
please.
this is the correct one, it would be Apollo, Dorian, and Ruben. I think that cat is a lot of trouble for me.
I mean, if I mean, I can die, but please don't hurt them. They're good people and they don't deserve it.
Oh, I'm not going to harm anyone. I'm
Okay.
here to offer you a deal.
Okay.
You see, this chair belongs to me, but it once belonged to someone else, and then someone else before them, and one before them, and so on and so forth. And if you accept this deal, this chair will then someday belong to you.
Okay. What is this chair?
You really don't know, do you?
No.
I'm the conflagration.
The conflagration?
The fire that destroys.
Oh.
And if you accept this deal, you will be as well. Do you wish to be my custodian?
What does it actually mean to be your custodian?
They really aren't teaching very much at the school anymore, are they?
I mean, I just kind of started this year. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, and I wasn't really allowed to go out and about very much when I was younger because of what happened on the train 7 years ago.
Is this going to be a story? Do I need to sit back down?
If you prefer, is it okay? Will I be able to sit if it's a long story? Like not on
Sure.
your chair, but like I can just sit on the
He
whatever.
sits back down in his chair.
Okay.
I've heard you're a talker.
I'm sorry.
What do you need to know?
What does it mean to be the custodian? Your custodian of you in your chair.
There are different beings in this world who each possess a power. And that being gives it to someone who becomes their custodian.
Okay.
I am the conflagration.
The fire that destroys. But what do you destroy?
Everything that I need to. Everything that you need to.
What if I don't need to destroy everything?
Well, then you'll likely die.
Like
As
right
you
now?
are. I'm not sure. Usually you come here upon death. I'm very surprised that you are here and you're not dead.
I mean, I left unless I kind of tripped when I was getting onto a train, which could be really possible because I'm sometimes kind of clumsy. But okay, so if I become your custodian, can I save my friends?
You can do a lot more than that.
Because I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't actually have any other friends. And
Reject her light. Accept my fire. And say my name.
who's her?
He gets this very distraught, kind of annoyed look as you said that. It's the one who. It isn't important right now.
Oh, okay.
She's not important. What has she done for you? Your sister is dead.
Yeah.
You survive a horrible tragedy. She hasn't done anything for you. You don't need her light. Take my fire.
And I can save Ruben and Apollo and Dorian and Cosmo and
You could conquer the world if you wanted.
oh gosh, I don't think I'd be very good at ruling the world. They'd probably get sick of hearing me talk. Most people do.
Accept my fire and say my name. And you can have my power.
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of like look at my hands, the one with the scar on it, and then kind of like look back up to him.
Okay. Conflagration. Come.
The wound on your the scar on your hand actually begins to heal in a bright fiery flame. It rises up to the point where it's almost like a pillar launching from your hand and forms into a flaming bow.
Ooh, okay.
And he smiles at you. A new custodian is born. And then you find yourself standing on the train with Dorian, Ruben, and Apollo.
Do I still have the bow in my hand?
It's gone. The wound is also gone.
Do I like feel different? Like I'm on fire? Like
It's warm.
okay.
Wait, she's
I'm
not
gonna-
giving off that aura of magic then, is she? No conjuration on her hand?
None.
I am gonna
But
close
there is
my
a
hand.
whole
though.
bunch of evocation all about them.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Like massive evocation.
I will close my left hand though. Kind of try and like hide the fact that I don't have a scar in my hand anymore.
Which doesn't matter because Dorian's looking at
Yep.
your hand and the
But I don't know- I
conjuration
don't know.
isn't there anymore.
I did not know that Dorian casted.
But they are just covered in evocation. Like it's head to toe.
Do I still see the like tiny blip of magic that is the dot on their hand?
Yes.
Alright. That's at least something.
But they did just reappear in front of you, kind of landing once again on their backside, looking up at all three of you.
You okay?
Yes.
Just
I-
gonna send out
I'll
a
put
hand
his-
to help her up.
Oh, okay.
You look at their eyes and they have fire, flames in their eyes.
Can I see your hand?
I'm a flaming squirrel, motherfuckers!
The amazing squirrel girl.
I'm just the amazing squirrel girl.
Squirrel girl, but Ghost Rider also.
Ghost squirrel. My superhero name is now Ghost Squirrel. Yeah.
And I just want to look. I'm assuming you're giving me that, not the hand with the scar, but the dot hand.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna prick it with a dagger. You want your fingers? Go.
Oh.
They bleed,
Okay. You're not the same as you were.
but when their
before.
blood touches the ground, it kind of ignites into flame.
Right.
shit!
Okay. You're not the
I'm
same
gonna
as you were
stomp
before,
that out instant.
which is concerning. I thought you might have been like a new version of the. I don't know anymore.
How do you do that?
I don't.
And you
know.
hear a whisper in your head, "Say my name," and don't say Shazam.
Shazam! Conflagration?
Your hair, your tail, everything ignites into flame.
Right.
Oh,
I was already a flaming pansexual, but I guess it's literal now.
My brain is going. Freeze that.
Everyone calls me a hot pan.
But like
Attempting
you
to
don't
pat out
notice
the
their
flame.
hair like burning like in a bad. It's not like everything's on fire in a bad way. It's like it's part of them.
I'm just attempting to pat out the
There it
flames.
is. Jesus Christ.
It
looking for it.
hurts. It's fire.
The amount of which are just flipping through different goddamn. Right, that's.
How do I put this out again? I'm just gonna say out loud.
You know how.
Conflagration? Oh. Okay, so I might have done a thing.
And that's where we're gonna end it. That's the best line to end it. I'm sorry, right there is perfect. Okay, so I kind of did a thing.
I mean, who could have guessed?
That's a perfect place to end it.
Oh,
God. I can't. Listen, I
I'm
can't.
fucking goat squirrel, bitches.
I can't handle the twists and turns in reality bending.
This.
What is real? Who knows? You don't know, and I don't know.
Izzy.
What? I
Izzy,
didn't do anything.
Izzy,
Is
stop
it-
this.
Izzy, we need to talk.
Izzy, you gotta stop this.
I mean, I guess I should have said minor spoilers, but like,
You're fucking brilliant, bro.
It's just
Oh God.
spoiler
You are
warning.
obviously the brilliant Sib.
I was so pissed at Shazam.
I mean, listen. What else was gonna happen?
Listen, you put the reference out there in front
No,
of a
I
couple
mean,
of
like when
comic
I
book
wrote this shit, it was before I knew about Shazam, and then I saw Shazam, and I was like, crap.
To be fair, saying your name for powers is not exclusive to Shazam. They didn't steal. They didn't.
I
make that
know.
out.
But I was like, don't say Shazam.
Also, that's not his name. His name's, to be fair, his hero name's Captain Marvel. Shazam's just
Actually,
how he
it's
gets his
Captain Marvel.
powers.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why-
and then also then okay, we don't need to do this. We can go into it.
This
So
is for a
then-
different
This will be
Y'all,
chat.
this is for
yeah.
post stream.
well, in the stream, and then we can talk about this.
Post stream.
Yeah. This went on. It's actually probably not long. I think we had the technical difficulty with really ruined everything, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Are we still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Whew. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining class.
Yes.
Be sure to tune in next Saturday for I don't know. We'll have to decide if it's Sid or I.
Yeah, well,
To be
we have
fair,
to check
it's been
other
like-
things, and then
3.5
Well-
hours. That's how long we've been.
Be
Okay.
sure to tune in next Saturday on the Awfully Queer Heroes channel to check out one of
thing.
our other stories, either in
yeah,
Doria
you two
or
will figure that out. And
We'll
Yeah.
figure that out tonight. We gotta prep then.
But be sure to check it out, and then the Sunday after that, be back to find out what Shay might have done and how the group responds.
You certainly did a thing.
Did in fact do a thing.
All right, goodbye.
Alright, we'll see you later. Peace.
We'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. We love y'all.
Bye bye.
Like, follow, all the things.